My internet went out. 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 Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for hanging with me earlier. We're back. We're big. Let's fix this freaking lighting because I look darker than a mug. Yes, sir. Okay, to be dark. Daruk. Jesus. You're looking too bright there, brother. Lower that there brightness, brother. Right. Lower the gain. All right. Anyways, let's continue. Welcome back. Thank you, fam. I appreciate your kindness. Yeah, I got knocked off the internet, dude. It's pretty lame. It made me really mad. Anyway, let's get some tunes going while I continue de farme.
Consistent effort does not go unrewarded.
Get it.
Can't go toe to toe.
Yeah, the internet like just went to sleep, bro.
Center yourself.
Douche. Part that leads to the. See, so there's a side quest here.
Are you finished?
Wait, these are mad expensive.
It would seem your coffers are complete with funds.
Windfang blades. Oh, my internet went out and I just came back. My internet literally went to bed. I'm mad because it was right after I got a raid. Shout outs to the GM for the raid. We got a raid, we were hanging.
My strength is boundless.
Yeah, the internet was like, where the hell did Cobb go, man? And they got tight. They're like, F that N, and then they shut down. Did you put this song or was this me?
Can't go toe to toe.
You hear that, Cobb? That's what I'm saying. F Cobb. Thanks, man. He said, I'm here, reaching far across these new frontiers. What up, man? How you doing, Izzy? He said, it is time. Dude, my freaking internet went out, and I had to go live again. I was live for a while. I was live for a grippy. A lot of beautiful people came through to show love to your boy. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I didn't do anything crazy. I just did what I wanted to do, which is what I think everybody should do on your birthday. So what I wanted to do was continue to make progress on Post-Bday, especially with all the myriad of games that are just dropping in out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, everybody's already played Resident Evil, and they're all talking about Resident Evil. You know, they're like, yo, D, Resident Evil. I'm like, here we go. Yeah, so. And then we talked about Crimson Desert. I don't know if you were here. We did a big Crimson Desert conversation, chat, where we went through at least 3 tweets, 3 massive essays from content creators talking about their experiences with Crimson Desert. So, very excited for that shit. That shit's gonna be hype.
My strength is bound.
How did you not kill yourself with this Gula bloodline thing, color? Ichor gain from weapon attacks, but Ichor overflow deals recoil damage. Okay, so don't overflow. Burn your Ichor? I have to keep burning? How to work net, what's the timestamp? I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it. It was earlier. Reading is Niga. It's Niga. It's Niga. Yeah. Earlier we all talked about that. So that was earlier. But don't worry, if you guys follow me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, we're gonna drop like a minute-long recap of that whole conversation. I'll make sure to get some nice B-roll for y'all. It'll be ready first thing in the morning by between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. PST. That's when I usually post my vids.
My strength is boundless.
Usually when I post. So if you guys miss anything, what I try to do nowadays is give you guys the best parts I think of the stream in terms of, like, you know, discussions. And if you want to join in on the discussion, feel free to comment on them so that we can have said discussions. And, you know, those discussions can lead to big, you know, can lead to boosting a brother's visibility on the algo. Like my recent TikTok that just hit over 800K views 2 days ago. 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago. 2, 3, 6, 7. I'm dead. He said, I'm happy. Man said he got salt. Mad at SF6 got installed.
My strength is boundless.
The PvP song and dance. I get it, man. Sometimes it gets stressful out there. But you got this, brother. You got this, man. Sometimes it just... Sometimes you need a break from, you know, interacting with humans that make you hate your one of your favorite PvP games, right? That happens. Don't worry, you'll be back to playing it soon. Whenever the time is right. You know when that time is. And if that's never, it's your prerogative, huh? Also, down, R9 was dope. I used to rip that open when I see him talk about low hardware sales in recent years. How do you feel about PS first party going back to being exclusive? Oh, well, for me, as a person that I feel bad only for PC only consumers. Because if you're a PC only guy, that sucks, right? Because some of the PC only people greatly benefited from Sony being on PC, but it looks like Sony's starting to feel like it looks like I didn't even get to read in detail the reasons why they feel confident enough to do that again, but apparently they are. Like, let's see. Let me read why is Sony going back to first party releases on console instead of PC. Sony's reportedly scaling back on PC releases for single-player games to bolster their PS5 console sales, protect its brand exclusivity, and address disappointing PC sales figures. The strategy... Okay. Okay, so I get it. So the reason that Sony is going back to... So the reason that Sony is scaling back their PC releases is because they want to drive up console sales and they want to protect their brand exclusivity, which we see people like Nintendo are doing. One of the reasons that Nintendo is doing so well is because of them having their first party games that you can't get anywhere else. And Sony feels like their PC sales were disappointing. And because they were disappointing to them, they will focus now on driving up console sales by protecting their brand exclusivity and scaling back on PC releases. So there it is. Yeah. Apparently, PlayStation ports have not met the internal sales expectations on PC. A faction within Sony believes that releasing first-party games on PC damages their brand exclusivity. Future competition, with rumors suggesting future Xbox consoles may act as PCs, Sony's acting to prevent its exclusives from being played on competitor hardware, according to Engadget. As reported by Bloomberg, Sony believes that keeping flagship single-player titles as exclusives strengthens the value proposition of the PlayStation 5 and upcoming hardware. Yeah. The reported also, them pulling back on their first-party stuff appearing on PC is mostly for their single-player titles. While the live service multiplayer games like Marathon are still going to launch on PC. So, yeah. There it is. And to summarize this, the strategy pivot indicated that they're refocusing on hardware, monthly users, total engagement hours, which led to this. Okay, and I'm gonna clip that. Let me read. What was the last PS exclusive? I don't know. What was the last game that Sony released on PS5 that was exclusive to PS5 and not released on PC? Ghost of Yote. There was going to be... So Ghost of Yote was going to have a PC port, but they scrapped it. Oh. If you thought you were going to be able to get Ghost of Yote on PC as of this month, March 2026, Sony is now changing the game plan. All right, cool. That could be a nice little opening. That'll be a nice little opening for the... So that's going to be the opening. Boop. That's going to be the opening for the TikTok. All right, cool. There we go. I gotta put on my fucking TikTok voice, dude. YouTube voice D1, dude. Oh, what up, DJ Minty? Yes, sir. He said easy content, dude. Minty, I've been posting every day, dude. Every day, man. And, hey, man, we've been having some bangers hit. We've been having some bangers. Sometimes stuff gets decent hits, but I feel like February going into March has been really kind to me. So I heard you come into LA, man. I hope when I finally get to move into LA, I get to see you soon, man. A homie of mine's been having a tough time finding some DTLA places that are like big enough for him to have all his like stuff. So we've been on the search for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and DTLA. I'm very minimalist. I don't need that much, but he's been like, he needs way more space than I do. So, but yeah. I mean, in-game music high key sounded nice. Oh yeah, let me turn off the. Give me a second. Probably you know what I'm settling. I got a friend who might offer me a spot if she moves. So see, oh nice. Yeah, let me turn off the. My bad. Let me turn this off. I actually would much rather just leave the game audio on because the game does have good music, and it's annoying to like keep going back and forth. Game has good music. What the heck, man? I mean, he said, do you want another man? Only if a brother can afford it, man. I would never, I mean, with that would 100% guarantee an AI, man. Holy. That would 100% guarantee AI after yesterday, man. That's a easy. That's a 100. Man is laughing at me, man. You hear that, chat? This guy's laughing at me. He thinks I'm a joker. This too when they do up like that. PC Nikkei's just want to decide to hit the dogs. How did Izzy? I want to ask you a question. And other people join in chat. How did y'all feel about Phil Spencer leaving? Truthfully. How did you feel about Phil Spencer leaving? I can hear the laugh in all caps. Yeah, me too. Question. How did y'all feel about Phil and Sarah leaving? Because low-key, I was sad about Phil leaving, and I heard people internally did not like the whole This Is an Xbox campaign. If you see me doing the same shit, by the way, I'm farming, chat. I'm farming. Phil's inevitable? Sad. Spell check, be damned. Well, I want everybody to be able to join in on the convo, though, for the, like... I want everybody to be able to chime in. That's why I was like, everybody, because like, that way, you know, it's a full, everybody could chime in. Out there, get out there. Thank God, man. Phil Spencer leaving was a godsend. Wait, why did you feel like that? Gotcha. I feel like I was watching someone abuse a corpse that died last year. What do you mean by that? Abuse a corpse? There you go. See, Phil. Exactly, I agree with Izzy. Phil's been with MS for 38 years. That's what I'm saying, Izzy. Take your time, by the way. Take your time. You don't got to type too fast. Well, like, boil that shit stank. Just toss it out. Wait, are you saying what's shocking is Sarah Bond? Well, I heard people did not like Sarah Bond doing the This Is an Xbox campaign. Did y'all hear about that? Internally, they didn't like that. They thought that was... They did not like that. They did not like that. She was... But I understand. She was leapfrogged for AI slop. She was leapfrogged for AI slop. Wait, did she use AI slop? Is that what you're saying? I thought Sarah Bond, the reason they just got rid of her was mainly because... Or are you talking about the new person they brought in? Because she was... I need more clarity on that. I feel like that's a little too vague. It means Xbox died ages ago. Are you calling AI Slop the new person that's joining? Because she worked at Meta and she had a history in AI back then. Is that who you're talking about? The moment I saw that, I was like, oh, we went from clarity to no clarity. Xbox died ages ago. I mean, who would? Like, you're an engineering division tailored towards creating hardware for what used to be exclusive games. Then you're, yes, exactly. Then your CEO said at console. Yes. Okay, yeah. So that's what we're talking about. when she said this is an Xbox. It was like, this is an Xbox, Game Pass, expensive as F, Master Chief washing Kratos dishes, chilling on PlayStation. It's been ogre. The value of Xbox is in the past, man. Why make cool products when it's F product? Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's what we're talking about. So we're saying, you're saying that her doing the whole this is an Xbox campaign, it's deserved that she got jammed. Because how dare she try to ruin the identity of the Xbox by, you know, by, oops. Yeah. Kind of like Sony, right? Sony now recognizes, hey, look at us. We're Sony. And to a Color's point, Color said the PC games apparently haven't been optimized. So he's like, that's what they get for not getting the best sales. But yeah, they're like, our sales haven't been the greatest. And because of that, we're out of here. Wait, where's the other enemy? How do you get rid of that thing on the screen, chat? How do you get rid of that? What is... Okay, that was disgusting. But Jim Ryan ruins Sony this gen. Yes, the live service king, dude. Or the live service fiend. Sarabon did high kick at Japanese support. Screenix coming back to Xbox is huge. Yeah, I'm also happy to see Square want to release stuff on Switch. Like, Nintendo's fine. They're looking so Capcom showing people that you can definitely release multi-platform games that look good on a Nintendo console with Resident Evil 9. Apparently Resident Evil 9 looks and performs super good. Oh shit. Like, Resident Evil 9 is no joke. Pony's still hyped for fair games, man. PSS R2, 12 live service games. PSVR 2 you're talking about, right? PSVR 2 was definitely a failure. Yep. That was dumb. I was like, why did you try to push that on us? You know, it's bad when companies got to swap off for a sec. But yeah, the scale bound cancellation was bad, but the perfect dark cancellation was OD2. Facts.
I think I've used too much blood.
Oh no. PSSR2 is dope. That's what's in RE9. What's PSSR2? Oh, I don't know what that is. What's PSSR2? Pony's still hyped for fair games? What's fair games? You know, it's bad when companies got to swap off. Sarabon. But Sarabon did high kick at Japanese support. True. Give Sarabon her flowers for Japanese support. Do you guys have faith in the new lady? Sony's ASF scaling for PS5 Pro. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Izzy. 12 live service games and mad cancellations. Trash ass. From what I've heard too, especially from Shift Up. Oh yeah. Yeah, Shift Up I heard is gonna stop with the exclusive Sony publishing too. Shift Up's breaking away from what I heard, especially from Shift Up. Is that publishing with Sony is super unfavorable, and I heard they're gonna be breaking away. They're gonna be breaking away.
My strength is boundless.
Yep, I heard they're dipping. I can't see shite, brother.
Center yourself.
Trying. Jesus. Friend. Wait.
Come again.
Oh. Did you kill friend? Friend?
Welcome.
Friend, you okay? Oh! Okay. Shill up is less shilly. Good, break away from that. Yes, shill up, damn, who would have thunk it? Oh, you called him shill up? That's crazy. He said, come on tonight. But I got my green card. Good, break away from that BS. Alright, so you guys are basically saying they can definitely make more money just self-publishing. I got that shit on both PlayStation 5 and Switch 2, nigga. If I was not share playing an RE9 and playing FGs on my PS5, I should have been crafted into rent money. He said crafted into rent money? I'm dead. Where they boy, Shuhei don't even work anymore anyway. Yeah, the issue of the industry, IMO is future creep in pursuit of GTA. Wait, future creep and pursuit of GTA. You mean them trying to future creep and into West.
Coming!
It would seem your coffers are replete with funds.
So you're saying them trying to, like, if the industry was full of more than 15 to 20 bangers, I'd be in paradise. Creep and pursuit of GTA. Are you saying that everybody's trying to be the next Grand Theft Auto? Not everything is Skyrim? So wait, are you saying that they're trying to make every game a big open world cinematic or Last of Us? Are you trying to say that? Are you saying scale back on the $100 million+ budget games with open world and a lot of like not everything needs to have like a massive budget? You know, you could make more Astrobots. You could make more Astrobots. You could make more. Heck, I mean, not even Expedition 33 was even, you know. Okay. Smooth rain, normal logic of hours equals value. Normies, I definitely noticed that some normies, I hate that when I see normies talk about video games, they literally will be like,
Well done.
they'll look at Pokemon Pokopia getting the high amount of scores that it got, and then they'll go, why would it get that many high scores? I bet the game's not even, I bet I can't even play that game like for a long amount of time. And I'm like, oh my god, we're living in the era of people who just want to play games like Roblox, Fortnite, Minecraft forever. And if the game is like 20 to something hours, 20 to 30 hours, or 30 to 40, you know, it's too short, right? Like everything needs to be like 60 to 70 hours or some shit. Yeah, Nick, and they do want forever games. It's funny, they don't want forever games, but all they play is forever games. Can we talk about it, chat? They don't want to play forever games. They're like, stop making everything a Concord. But that's all y'all play, though. That's all y'all play. The numbers don't lie. I go to LinkedIn every morning, and the people that work in the game industry, they look at the numbers. Minecraft, Roblox, Fortnite, and anything else that's like a successful life service game. Gotcha games, right? Hoyoverse. Look at Hoyoverse, bro. Breaking in all the cap. They're fine. And they're making more games. They're making more. Bruh. Didn't I just go there? He said, stop making Concord. Stop making Concord, but I want Concord. I'm gonna be honest, man. Gotcha games are forever games. Oh, I know. I just said gotcha games. You're not. You think I'm one of those people that are blind to forever games? I know I've played forever games too, but I'm just gonna say something though. Just because I'll say one thing. Forever games do exist, but at the same time, people don't want to play a million forever games though. That's the point I was trying to get across. People don't want to play a million forever games. There's a reason why when after Zenless Genshin Star Rail, I was like, all right, I'm gonna cut it to these, because I was like, bro, as much as it may be hype to keep up with all the other forever games that everybody's jamming, there's too many. There's too many, and there's not enough time in the day to play all of them because there's so many other bangers that I want to play. How am I gonna be able to play 3 forever games while also trying to, you know, keep up with conversations about, you know, Pokemon Pokopia, Crimson Desert, Resident Evil 9, etc., right? Like that's the and Mugenics, right? Like those are like the big ones that dropped recently. You know, what am I missing here, chat? I thought I grabbed the weapon. Do I need to go back? Bro, painting his minimap with his footsteps, man. Inside it, accompany Noah to Insula Carcer to search for an engraved weapon inside the building deep in the western area. I went. I'm there. I'll just have Noah. Thanks, bro. My bad. Can't do this because you're companion locked. Oh, so just beat the region and then come back later? Okay. Also, is it just me, but I don't give about crap about spoiler of games that are forever games? I mean, well, if a game's a forever game and has a good story, I'm definitely gonna care about spoilers.
My
Blank
strength
period.
is boundless.
Like if any game that has a story, like an MMO, a live service gacha game, or whatever, if the story's damn good, like if Final Fantasy 14 has a really damn good story, I'm not about to be ignorant. I'm not about to be ignorant to the story and be like, oh, because it's a forever game, I don't care. That's kind of weird. Absolutely not. If a game has a good story, I care about the story, point blank, period. Like if you don't care about forever games and you don't mind being spoiled, then that's you, but that doesn't speak for everybody else. Just because we don't want a bunch of forever games doesn't mean we're gonna just be ignorant to the story if the story is good. If you just don't like them, period, and don't play them and you're not invested, that's you. I don't play all the forever games. I'm not the biggest forever game person, but I'm also not gonna ignore the fact that I have a community that plays gacha games, right? I'm not just gonna go ultra omega cold turkey if I still enjoy the games and play. I already did that with Wua, and I'm just gonna keep playing whatever I have now, right? That's why I said it to me. It's fine. Niggas just want forever games, fun to move on. All right, so let's refocus though, because I feel like this is turning a let's bash live service games thing when I think even me as a live service game player, I don't really play, like, aside from the 3 gachas, I don't look forward to adding more live service games. I don't look forward to, oh, let me jump back into Final Fantasy 14. Let me play Warcraft. Let me play, I don't know, Silver Palace. Let me, like, whenever you see me do those, it's like a short-lived, like, redeem where the community, like, asks, hey, play this for a limited time, and I'll play for a little time, whatever. I'm not gonna play forever. You know, it's like the community redeemed it. All right, let's get it. We'll have a good time. It's not like, you know, it's not like, oh, okay, now you see me playing freaking Fire Emblem Heroes. Okay, I'm playing Fire Emblem Heroes. Surely I'm gonna play Fire Emblem Heroes for the rest of the year and ignore all the Game of the Year nominees because all I'm playing is Fire Emblem Heroes / I don't know, Hoyo versus like millionth gacha game. No. I actually don't want to take on a million of them because that would make me actually just blow up. I would combust. So anyway, let's read what Izzy's saying. Bro's painting his mini-map with his footsteps. Bro, let's be real. Stop making Concord, but I want sexy Concord. People don't have the time to play forever games. Also, is this me? I don't care about the spoilers. Let's be real. The industry has to captivate the youngins. You have to try to appeal to the new gen. You're missing Noah, bro. Like, what makes console better, cooler for iPad, tablet kids? You can't do this because you're companion lock. Fuck us old heads. The industry will survive with appealing to the youth. Industry will forever be cooked appealing to US. US or us. 14 has the best straight of FF games, so people dismiss it because MMO. That's it. It's exactly what I say. It's just me, man. No, it's not that. It's deeper. Gacha has found a successful niche, and there's no reason to change that. I would never touch Gacha if they were not free games. Up. What the AAA industry has to solve is the issue of initial sales. Imagine if these gachas were mostly P2P, dead on arrival. If they change the monetization, maybe it could be okay, but it's very unlikely. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, on the conversation of what Izzy was saying, did you hear, guys, how there are the sales for console games nowadays are lower than ever before, right? This generation is not buying console games like they used to. You know, there's way less trust in AAA and more trust in forever games, where you don't have to buy the game to play it. You could test it out for free. You test it out for free for a few weeks.
I think I've used too much blood.
My bad. You could test it out for just a little bit. You could test it out for a little bit, and if you like it, you can play it. And if you don't like it, you can just quit. And that's why forever games win. Because people could just test. They're just testing it, and there's no commitment. But if you commit to a console game, like in the case of in the case of, like, let's talk about something like Concord. Mayday, we'll use Mayday as an example. Mayday's a person who likes hero shooters, or he just likes playing shooters in general. So he was like, oh, Concord. Okay, I'll give it a spin. He'll buy it. Then after he bought it, he was like, what the hell? This is decent, but it's not exactly what I was looking for. And it could be better. So he refunded, right? Not everybody wants to even think about refunding a game after playing it. Some people would much rather be like, bro, if a hero shooter I have to pay to play, I'm not going to touch it. But if you have a hero shooter like a Marvel Rivals, right? Where you could just download it, play it. Oh, shoot, this is good. Damn, I'm having mad fun playing this joint for free. You know what? I'm having so much fun playing this for free. Shoot, I'll buy a skin. I'll get the battle pass. It's only like $10. It's only like $10. And first they get the battle pass, then they start getting then they start buying the skins, and they start buying all sorts of other stuff, and all, boom, lo and behold, Naughty spent OD money on the game. Over the course of a year, they ended up spending way more on the game than they would spend on an actual like console release game, you know? These Nikkeis would be like, yo,
The thirst consumes them. Watch out.
they would be like, yo, actually, I don't wanna, you know, I don't wanna purchase this game because what if it sucks? F2P joints are a long-term investment. What's crazy is why the F was Sony trying to copy MS's business model. AAA studios so they could get away with violating consumer trust. Oops. Sorry, chat. Nintendo's all smart, even though they're mean, they're worthy when it comes to graphics. They were hella reserved. Yeah, because they understand that graphics aren't what makes the game, though, because we could have a bunch of games that have OD graphics, and it could still be act. You know? Now, let me read what you guys are saying. Of course, Tony or not, Microsoft F the sales model up because bald-headed nigga Satya just sees software. Exactly, I agree. These games are $80. F buying any new games, honestly. These games are $80, or some are still 70. But yeah, my main problem with live service is Sony's dipping their whole dong in it and then raising the price on a console and online and PC ports to try and compensate for the loss after canceling most of them. Yep, if they change the monetization, we read that. Of course, Pony or not, Microsoft so fuck the sales model up because bald-headed nigga Satya see software. Nigga, like, more installs equals good. I'm definitely not paying to play online with internet I'm already paying for. AAA studios thought they could get away with violating consumer trust over and over again. Then they had the nerve to start jacking up prices on top of that. True, I've heard a ton from my old neighbors. What's crazy is why the F was Sony trying to copy MS's business model. F2B joints are a long-term investment. Nintendo's hella smart because even though they're main worthy when it comes to graphics, they were hella reserved. He said exactly, and they don't want $80 for the bare minimum. And then even got that shit special about the console. Wait, what? Like, bro, what are these Nikkeis doing? That's exactly why I hate live service games, man. Some people would spend as much money as it costs to buy a PC on live service games. Exactly. I get it. I feel like your anger is displaced though, because like some live service games are actually dope, right? Like I used to feel the same about hating live service games until I finally like played live service games I like. But I also still can understand hating them because of the fact that they will the existence of live service games means that we'll continue to see companies recognize the success of live service and they want to come up with their own big viral live service game that will take over the world, right? But like, oh my god, look at all these other forever games as a service titles that are existing and raking in a lot of money and making some of these small studios turn massive. We need our forever game. Let's make one. Yeah. And they continue to try to make one and they fail and fail and fail and studios shut down. By the way, can we be real? There's one thing that I haven't heard any of you guys mention. This is, I don't know if Malik said this as well, but this is actually one of the scariest times I've seen in the game industry where we've seen a high rate of not only cancellations, but studios closing down than I've ever seen in a short period. We've seen studio close, and OD games canceling. It's a scary time, man. It's a scary time. It's a scary time. Kind of wild when you think about it. Like mad people are just like losing jobs. consistently, you know? I'm almost done with all of these. Yeah, let me keep farming. So the reason you see me do this over and over again is because there's value in me farming these. So I'm farming while I talk to you guys. All right, let me read what you guys are saying. Where's Izzy? Okay, I mostly hate the time investment. Warframe might have some of the best storylines you played, and it's FTP. I never played Warframe. Man said 10% off for some reason. D1 the salesman. Can we really talk? As gamers for a second, I'm listening. If we want Xbox, GameCube, PS2 generation of peak games, that would mean higher prices. So do we want to keep the industry like it was back then? Izzy said I'm a negative Nancy and would say yes. Gatekeeping has a higher chance of quality. Appealing to the masses has always been, let's appeal to the lowest common denominator. Consolidation. Dag. He said, why don't we just start appealing to the... So give me an example of that for the people that don't get your rhetoric. Oh, give me a second. Let's get my stamina back. All right, let's read what you guys said. So, I don't hate live service games themselves, but again, to me, it's the balance. I think it's about the balance of it. I don't just blindly want to hate on something. I want to say that I personally just am not a fan of everybody trying to jump on the live service game wave. That's where I'm at. I'm on the... I get hating it because it's like hating microtransactions. It's like hating DLC, right? You could hate it, you could hate it, you could hate it, but it's a reality. And it's never going to go away. Back then, people used to hate DLC too. People used to be tight that DLC existed. So like, I remember the days when games used to be on the, you know, you would play a game and the entire game would be on the disc, man. And I'm like, yeah, I remember that. That's not how it is anymore. You know? And there's times too where we'll get DLC that's on the disc. They'll data mine it. That shit will be in the game. They already have the DLC announced on the freaking thing, and you can't even access it yet. Shit's already there. Yeah, man, Ubisoft being the worst of the worst when it comes to that. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is never happening. Oh, yeah. That's never happening. It's because devs are the ones being the worst of the worst when it comes to that. Or are you saying consolidation because of all the studios closing? Oh, but I got punched. I'm gonna die. All these games will have a battle pass soon. Some of them already do. Some of them already do, man. I mean, it's fine, man. We're all yapping at once. We're all yapping at once. You did a good job. If you don't want to explain, I understand that too. Consolidation is bad. All right, let me read. Because the thing is, I want to make sure that everybody is having a voice, right? Because let's be real. If I became a streamer that has like consistent, like OD amounts of people yapping all at once, I can't like just like, you know, hop in, you know, what can I call it? Like, I'd have to keep up conversations with everybody at once. That's not normal streams, other streams are, right? But anyways, let me read. It's because devs are the ones forced to take the fall, or all of these dumbass decisions that I definitely said, can we talk as gamers? I get that. Oh, there's some companies that are still putting work in their games, but it's harder to gamble $80 on something that isn't going to be worth it. All these games will have a battle pass soon. Watch. Sony wanted to go multi-plat and give us Concord. But low key, I don't really have enough time to construct a nuisance. A nuisance? Do you mean nuanced argument? All right. Okay, next. It's not like the concept can't be used well either. It's just greedy ad companies decided to use a dope concept for whack ad themes. Consolidation is bad. The worst part is that consolidation is bad. I do get sad when we see some of these studios that specialize in certain things. Remember, perfect example. Did you guys remember Soul Calibur? So Soul Calibur, when it came to Soul Calibur back then, in Bandai Namco, they used to actually have a team that handled Soul Calibur back then. But do you know what happened? They took a bunch of people from the Soul Calibur team and they split them up and put them somewhere else. So now, if we ever want a Soul Calibur game, we can't really have one because a bunch of the Soul Calibur people are busy on different projects. So they splintered off, and now they're all doing a bunch of different jobs, you know? They're like, all right, guys, we're sorry, we're going to take you off of Soul Calibur and we'll put you somewhere else. And that's also happening to some people when it comes to 2XKO. 2XKO, they had a bunch of people on it. 2XKO is still going, but they definitely took a bunch of people off to the 2XKO team, and they're going to put some of them now on either other parts of Riot or they're just straight up giving him the boot, which is unfortunate. Anyways, consolidation's bad. Less about the studio devs and the less amount of studio devs, the less amount of games ideas. Free.
Consistent effort does not go
The worst part
unrewarded.
is when it isn't the devs, it's the companies they work for or putting pressure on them to cut costs and release early. And you definitely get that with the consolidation. Like Battle Pass. That shit is notorious for demanding Nikkei's not to sleep to get the rewards. But in Granblue, all they gotta do is play 2 matches a day and I complete the Battle Pass to get all the rewards. It's still something, right? Battle Pass. I mean, for a lot of us that even play that play gacha games, the Battle Passes don't really ask you to do too much either. We kind of just log in. There's a free Battle Pass with the games where we log in, we do our dailies, which dailies are super fast and quick to do nowadays. And, you know, you do whatever you got to do, you get whatever you got to get, and you're out there in like less than 10 minutes, sometimes less than 5, some others less than 3 if you're really fast. But yeah, I hear you. I hear you though. Did I switch? Yeah, I agree, Izzy. Well, good point. Very good point. Rivals is loading with the in-your-face binary BS. I feel like nowadays every game is that, right? Not to even give a pass to Rivals. More so just saying, right? Or just keep spending. Not and gacha, and I love Rivals. But definitely getting tired of the mini battle passes on top of the regular battle pass. I'll say at least it doesn't lack gameplay behind it. Can I be honest with you guys? You know what actually helped free me from the clutches of some of these forever games? Not feeling beholden to actually having to play every single game that has a battle pass. Like when I play Marvel Rivals, while I know a lot of my chat plays the game and is like, oh my god, this is coming out, that's coming out, you should play Marvel Rivals, blah blah blah. Or I see there's a battle pass for Street Fighter or whatever. I'm like, okay, like I'll play the game, but I'll ignore the battle pass for those games because I realize that's how they get you. Like I ignore the battle pass for Granblue, I ignore the battle pass for Street Fighter, I ignore the battle pass for Marvel Rivals. I play them like I play regular games because I'm not trying to get sucked into the whole having to play that joint forever, you know? I'm like, I want to be casual with these games. I don't want to feel like, oh my god, I have to log into Street Fighter today. I have to log into Marvel Rivals today. I have to log into Granblue today. I have to log into Sonic Forces today. You know what I'm saying? Like even Sonic Forces, Pokemon Unite, when I played Pokemon Unite, had a battle pass. And that shit made me be like, oh my god, I have to log into Pokemon Unite today to make sure to get this, that, and the third. That shit was crazy. After a while, I had to break free. And the way that I broke free was just not caring if I missed out on rewards for a game that I'm casual about. You know? I was like, I'm just casually playing, so, you know, I'm good. Or just keep spending. Rivals is already in your face. Not indie games, man. Indie games hardly ever in your face when it comes to battle passes because they don't have battle passes. That's true. It's true. He said Street Fighter battle pass, I'm good at that. Rivals good on. Tekken good on. Clash of the Wills good on. Battle pass overload. Exactly. I think only for those of us who play those games regularly, I see the value. I'm good enough just getting the character DLCs, you know, the character DLC packs, so that when a character drops, I can have access to them, and that's all I want. But battle pass stuff, I'm like, I don't even want to think about it. And that is me. My attitude towards that helped me so much when it came to recognizing that if I'm playing a new gacha that my community wants me to play temporarily, after a while I was like, I'll go ham on it just casually, whatever. But once the day is over, don't have FOMO, don't feel bad about the fact that your account's about to die. Move on. Just be like, hey, we got mad lucky, we got all this bullshit, whatever. Who cares? You have a really lucky ass account, you got a bunch of cool this, cool that, rare this, lucky ass that, whatever, nigga, just move on. Because if you keep feeling FOMO about the fact that these accounts that you have in some of these games are gonna die, it's just gonna create another cycle of you getting married to another, you know, forever game, right? So I was like, nigga, we just gotta let it deal, man. And the moment I started recognizing that it's okay for me to let some of my accounts die on these games, I was like, cool. I don't have to be all thing about, you know. don't have to be all thing about any of these games that have battle passes, period. I don't have to min-max battle passes anymore. I can just min-max the time the way I see fit, you know? Anyways. What else? My head hurts. I feel like we're starting to deviate. I do too, Izzy, because we were not talking about battle passes, live service, or forever games. That wasn't the focus. The focus was like just, you know, we're talking mainly about consoles, right? Anyway, I feel like we're starting to deviate. I'm talking about new IP creation, quality, and restoration of a peak industry. Yeah, that's what I'm interested in. Next. Yes, console used to be the baseline for what PC wishes it could be. Battle passes for fighting games are one of the biggest mistakes. And that's why I was like, I'm gonna hate Rebel's Penny. When the battle pass you get is Grand Blue, don't turn Grand Blue. Consoles used to have have to continue being the baseline and understand they set a precedent and be like, oh, you have a 90XX whatever, but this shit costs an arm and a leg, and we used to giving our users an experience at this price, and they can't get said game on your platform. So tough shit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah. You're talking about. We're talking about IP creation, quality, and restoration of a peak industry. So how can we have that happen, right? Well, first off, I think a lot of these companies, and I know some of you guys don't like to hear this, but I'm going to say it. A lot of these companies could learn from Nintendo, because you don't hear Nintendo talking about them letting go of people. They're hiring and hiring and hiring more people. And I know y'all niggas don't like console exclusives, but it helps their asses out. Them keeping that shit close to their chest. I know y'all don't like it. There's a difference between y'all not liking it and recognizing that it helps them, right? There's a reason that they're incredibly successful. You could not like it, but it's clearly one of their biggest strengths in the industry. And they also have a focus on fun. They're not the people that are gonna have the games that have like the 120 FPS all the time or the 4K graphics all the time. But what they will have is something that won't have a crazy ass budget, but it'll have a fun gameplay loop, you know? It'll have a fun gameplay loop, probably not cutting edge graphics, right? But it'll have the fun gameplay loop that actually, you know, makes people have a good time and make people want to come back for more. Now, if you're just, you know, if that, as much as I know a lot of us are not fans of some of their practices, there's a reason why you don't hear them canceling stuff. There's a reason why you don't hear them shutting down stuff, shuttering stuff. You can hate them all you want, but in comparison to a lot of these other people that are acquiring, they're acquiring everything, but they're not canceling. They're rarely canceling stuff, and they're really shutting down studios. Are there times where they miss? Sure. There could be times where some of their games aren't the best, right? Like Metro Prime 4 was okay. It wasn't like BK Bonanza level of excellence. It was an okay game, right? It's not like it was as bad as it's not as bad as like, it's not a Concord, you know? It's not a Concord, it's not a High Guard. But people expected it a lot and wanted it to be like a 10 level game. And then they noticed that there were aspects to it that made people feel like, damn, this is a Nintendo game and we're expecting, you know, a lot from it. But I'm deviating from the conversation. I think what I'm trying to say is Sony is recognizing that they need to basically do what Nintendo does. Because right now, again, like I said, you may not like it, but there's a reason why the Switch 2 is getting a lot of third-party game makers on their console. Because they realize, well, damn, you know what? We were silly for not putting our stuff on the Switch 1 before, and I totally understand that if you put stuff on the Switch 1, it's probably going to be weaker than the other consoles. But let's be real. Many of us had a PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 was the most selling system in comparison to Xbox and in comparison to Xbox and GameCube. PlayStation 2 was the king, right? If anything was like, if you're gonna release something on a platform, you're gonna release it on the PlayStation 2, or the still the most winningest system of all, right? And it did not, and it had the worst specs. Xbox was number one, GameCube was second place, and PlayStation had the worst graphics. Sometimes, if they had a multi-platform release, their game, their version of the multi-platform release would be 30 frames in comparison to everybody else who had access to 60. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't matter to niggas. And why am I stating this? Because the same thing now is happening with the Switch 2 era. The Switch 2, right, is almost like the modern day PS2 now, where a bunch of people are like, yo, let's throw all our shit on the Switch 2, because this is like, you know, the super duper popular system where you can just play a bunch of dope ass games. They have a bunch of dope first party shit, and we could play a lot of multi-platform shit. It probably won't be the best version of that multi-platform game, but heck, we could play it on the go. You know, we could play it on the go, and it's cheaper than a Steam Deck. Steam Deck's better, yeah, that's great, but it's cheaper than a Steam Deck. Yeah, I could talk about Steam Deck all you want, but fact of the matter is, all I'm trying to say is that it's like the modern day PS2 now, you know? And I think Sony's probably recognizing that too, which is why they're like, hey, let's go back to the golden era of the PS2 days, you know, where we recognize how important we should keep our brands to our chest, especially when it comes to first party. All right, where are we at? All right, where are we at? Damn, we just talked about a lot of stuff. OD. I'm in there. Let me get in there. So, where are we? Consoles have to continue being the baseline understood by the precedent. You'll be like, you'll have a 90XX. Okay, I read that already. We talked about Penny's Venom. I'm gonna hit you with the big C. Consistency. Side note, I need to Jeff to lose. Okay, let me keep going. But that's what I've been saying for PS5. Started porting. Console exclusives are the lifeblood of consoles. Keep going. Actually a great idea. I'm honestly starting to lean to the conspiracy that Microsoft is trying to steer people towards PC sales. I always felt that. Free. They're gonna, I don't want it to happen, but I feel like they're slowly trying to kill off Xbox with the new AI lady, but hopefully that might be, I'm wrong. Yeah, bro, when you start chasing PC, you start to realize that it's like, damn, I have to make games on shittier hardware than the Series S. No, PC is not necessarily shittier hardware. It depends. It fluctuates, because if you're a person that has a PC and it's well invested, it's not shitty hardware. But if you have a PC that is well invested, well, you'll be good. And if it's not well invested, it doesn't. I mean, a person that has a PC, they're saving way more money than us console gyms, right? Us console gyms are out here dropping, like, you know, money every few generations for a new thing that can't even be upgraded, right? But the PC people, every now and then, they could make a small change to their rig, and boom, skadoosh. They got a new gaming thingy. But let me keep reading. Next. What shittier? Let me see. What else are you guys saying? Don't worry, guys. I'm catching up. I was yapping about a long thing. Holy shit. I love this conversation. Shout out to Izzy for coming through and sparking this conversation, man. Appreciate that, brother. We always have these debates. Well, this is not even a debate to me. This is not a debate. This is just a conversation. And I like these kind of conversations because what are we doing? We're ideating. I love when we ideate, you know? Or that's what I've been saying for PS5 started PC ported. Console exclusives are lifeblood. Wait, shitty hardware sounds personal at this point. Yeah, it did sound personal, low-key. All right, what else? That's not a conspiracy. Satya, where is it? My PC is still leagues ahead of the decade of consoles will be for the next decade. I got half my hardware for free. PC in the long run is more affordable. I agree. It's just expensive when you first get it, but it lasts more than 4 console generations if you get the best of what you can. I agree. PS2 was a king through because of library and features. It's the main thing though, library. Yeah, the library. But that's what I'm saying, Izzy. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't trying to dog the PS2. I was trying to say, while it was the weakest, the library was fantastic. And I'm saying that, you know, Switch 2 is definitely going to be able to shape up to that. Right now, the Switch 2 is early, but because the Switch 2 has the promise of having a banger library, the Switch 1's library was not weak. Switch 1, first year, after seeing how successful the Switch 1 was, nearly 155, if not 155 Switches sold, people look at that library and they're like, damn, you know what? We should have put our shit on the Switch because it had an install base of over 150, blah, blah, blah. It's basically the next PS2, and we think the Switch 2 is going to do the next thing. Was the Switch 2's first year library the greatest? Well, if you're saying first year is April, June to June, we're not done yet, man. We're not done counting the first year, unless you're just counting 2025. If we're saying 2025, Decade Bonanza was good, right? Legend ZA was actually a fun ass game. I'm not even gonna front. It was a fun ass game. Maybe the buildings could have looked better, but the gameplay loop was fun enough for me to actually want to play the game. Metro Prime 4, it's not a 9, but it's not a 7. It's an 8, right? It's basically lands in the 8 range, where it's like could have been better, but there's certain bloat that kind of holds it back. Drag X Drive, trash. It was cool that they put the amazing Cyberpunk on that system and it ran fine, right? Cyberpunk was good on that system. Apparently, Street Fighter ran fine on that system as well. If you wanted to play Street Fighter, you were good. If you wanted to play Cyberpunk, apparently it was good on that as well. So they did have some decent stuff that came out there. And what else came out? Kirby Air Ride was a good game. Mario Kart was definitely, like, as much as we were mad about Mario Kart, right? Let's be real. The decision making with Mario Kart was trash. But like, just like outside of how we personally felt about Mario Kart when it came to some of the things that they did, the game had a strong release, strong sales, and in a vacuum, when you just look at it as a kart game, despite us being upset about the things that they did fix later on, way too little too late, I feel like 2025 wasn't too bad for it. But I still think it's powering up. I do think the Switch One's first year was better because they had Breath of the Wild. They had Xenoblade Chronicles 2. They had Mario Odyssey. If you have Zelda, Xenoblade, and Mario in the same year, I'm sorry. Mario Kart, DK, Metro Prime 4, Pokemon Legends ZA, that doesn't beat the first year of the Switch. I'm sorry, that doesn't. Switch One's first year was OD. But all I'm gonna say, what I was trying to say is the promise. The reason why I think Switch 2 is in a good position because it does feel like the modern day PS2. It looks like it might become the modern day PS2 because that's what the Switch 1 was. Does it make sense? And because you're talking about, let me rate everything you're saying. Yeah, this is a conversation, no debate. All right, let me keep going. Okay, let me keep looking. That skirt tip I gave you was good. What happened, D1? Oh, my internet went out. I'm gonna say PC is 2016. Still running no games. Okay, let me keep going. Good friends in trading. I see the point back then. If you bought a console, you're done. That's it. You play the game. Let's not say yet, man. PC in the long run. Switch 2 is good, but it's limited right now. It's starting up. Big facts. Do you need Switch 2? Also, no need to pay service fees. PC has its advantages as every platform should. It's just that the whole Xbox MS push is hella disingenuous because Satya asks, want to see when installs. Consoles are awesome, chat. I have platforms because I'm bougie like that, but consoles are still the best. Okay, that's it. No. If we're gonna say consoles are the best, let's avoid consoles are better than PC and PC better than console. Let's talk about what is beneficial with each party. That invites more people to the table. You don't want to push people out of the table of the conversation just because we have our own personal biases, you know? So, because some people don't like consoles and some people don't like PCs. So if we start doing this is better than this, do understand that now we're shoving a subjective conversation in what was once a seemingly objective conversation. You know, I thought we were being objective here. These chats on fire. Hell yeah, this is what I was saying. Let's keep talking. This is the type of shit I want to see when I stream, man. I like when we're fired up and we're talking passionately about shit and nobody's cursing at each other, nobody's angry, and we're respectful. This is the type of shit I want to see. Thank you. I appreciate that. To me, that's a birthday gift in and of itself. That's a birthday gift in and of itself, man. I appreciate y'all so much. For your birthday, I'm finishing Bayonetta. Hope you're happy. Thank you, Pebby. I appreciate you. Chapter 12 right now. You better keep reporting in. Boy, my Switch library before it was looking like 2015 fake leak before Switch 2. Bayo game. I don't blame you, honestly. If Sony didn't say shit about going back to exclusive, I would invest in a PC when PS6 rolling around. Just a PC I'm a Switch too. I love all the consoles, some PC too, but out of all the libraries, Nintendo's always your target. D, gonna have to put the game down just to read at this point. Nah, I love it, man. Keep going, man. I meant never played a Bayo games. No, it's all good. Only feel like consoles have over PCs owning a physical library. Best, quote unquote. And even that died out too. That's going. I mean, that's starting to go out the window too. Be honest, did you play Metro Prime 4 yet? Not yet, but I'd love to try it out. I just know about some of the stuff that the main thing that I know that I'm gonna have to deal with is the whole collection thing. I do want to play Metroid Prime 4. I'd love to give you guys my honest D1 perspective on it in the future, but I don't have the game, so I can't try it out. But when I do, I'll let you guys know. Anyways, yeah, but right now I'm just saving money for my move, so that's why I've been like very frugal with, like, you know, I just been trying to get food to survive and pay bills. That's about it until it's time to move, and I'm gonna have to drop a lot of money. So that's why I appreciate you guys for showing a lot of support, because once I have to move, you know, I'm gonna be saying bye to a chunk of money, because the move is gonna be very far to go back to LA. It's gonna be many miles. Anyways, but yeah, I'd love to play it. We love yapping here, absolutely. Chat X1, X-Chat X1. I'm dead. Yap 1 is peak. No, I love yapping, man. I always love yapping with you guys. Trust me. You don't know how many times there'll be times where I'm streaming and I'm like, yo, it doesn't matter if I'm playing a game. You could still yap to me, man. I'll pause and continue the conversation. Just let's talk. Also, Zar, I'm happy I was able to help you out, and thank you for listening to the tips. Anything I can do to help, man. I told you that combo was easy. If ever you need tips, man, trust me, man. Like me, you know, we got your back. I always try to, like, legit, whenever I play on the stream, I try to show what I do to make things look easy. I will admit there's certain times where if I'm tilted, I may play bad, but that's only when I'm mad. But when I'm actually when I'm focused moded and doing my thing, the tilt won't take over. Helen, this is gonna take a long time. What, I thought you were in LA? No, I'm in SoCal, but it's like far out from LA. Does that make sense? Anyway, let me keep reading what the chatters were saying. So what were we saying, chat? Metro Prime 4 when? We need your rating now? Damn! What the heck? He said Metroid Prime 4 when? Well, whenever we get I guess if I ever get gifted a Metroid Prime 4, I'll let you guys know, man. There's definitely certain games that I do want to try out to give you my honest review, which I guess are the only ones on my list now, because I already have Mugenics. I got Mugenics from a agency. I need to get Tokopia, Metroid Prime 4, and what else? Tokopia, Metroid Prime 4, and Resident Evil 9. But I'm not rushing to get it. Whenever I get it, I get it. Because I do have other games. But yeah, those are, the PlayStation games. I have Ghost of Yotei, I have Death Stranding 2, but I do want to play Death Stranding 1 and Ghost of Tsushima. I told you guys that I wanted to play those games because, I want to play those games because they got nominated last year. Anyways, but I thought you're back in LA, outselling, moving back. We're responsible this time. Wait for what? D1ing? Oh yeah, true. Okay, I'm back. Well, how did you do it in LA? Maybe I'm not used to traveling and shit, but everyone hotel was Hawaii yoink over. Okay, I can't read that. 2,000 to stay a week in LA for the con. Well, so if you were spending 2,000 to stay a week in LA, that's probably because you were going to like a hotel that was like very close to the convention. And if you go to a hotel that's very close to the convention, you are definitely going to be spending money like that. Other people sometimes just go to hotels that are, that are like further away. Anyway, let's see. He said we're responsible. You guys are always responsible whenever I start yapping. I don't just yap by myself. Yap 1, Bayo's amazing. I love that trilogy. Please make Yap 1 an emote. Oh, we already have that emote. It's right there. That's the emote right there. I actually wanted to make that emote an emote that
proceed
you guys
with
could
caution.
use without having to use 7TV, because I realized some people on 7TV,
My strength
some
is
people on their phone don't
boundless.
have 7TV. But I don't want to paywall it, so I was like, oh, we'll just leave it alone. You know, maybe we could make like a better version. All right, I'm back. Is this the infamous Swag Hermit? Yes, that's the Swag Hermit. Sorry, bro, I never responded to you while you wanted to play those games because they had a brand attached to them. Who me, Izzy? Are you talking about I wanted to play which games because they had a brand attached to it? Ghost of Tsushima, you mean Ghost of Yotei, Death Stranding 2, Metro Prime 4, Resident Evil 9, Crimson Desert, Popopia, that? Is that what you're talking about? What are you talking about? Are you? Pony? Wait, what's the pony? Wait, now I'm lost. We were talking about making console great again. But this conversation was let's make console great again. Not so much about ponies or whatever. Wait, are you Liddy now? We lost Izzy. I was like, wait, what's a pony? Yes, you were instigating. Okay, as long as you made it. You made it out by being on. Thank you. I was like, wait, what? See that? That'd be kind of hate. Anyways, I'm gonna put. Now, you guys were great. Very good conversations, very good discussions, and this is the type of stuff I want to hear and see. And I guess I'll put some tunes in the background while also lowering. If I farm the enemies, I think while I farm the enemies, I'll lower them. Only when I farm the enemies here, because we're not doing anything. But once I do, I can't lower music. What the fuck? Where's the settings? Oh, here. All right, for now, I'm lowering this. Only because I'm farming. But once I do story, I'm turning it back. You said me instigating, now you good. I have mad questions for you in the community. All right, chat. Izzy has mad questions for you guys. Get ready. Get ready, man. You don't have the answers? He said I didn't answer because of viral stuff. Nah, you good. You good. You good. We've been doing our best, right, chat? We've been doing our best. Is that cancerous now? How's everybody been?
I think I've used too much blood.
Not being served.
Yeah. A good discussion, boys. We did it. I hit all the talking points. It's you. Getting that gold medal and instigating Telemorte. Damn, that was my neck and my back. I was feeling it, man. Like I need to fix my posture. This conversation was going hams. Today's the Capcom stream. Oh yeah, true. I have to go to bed.
My strength is boundless.
Your high first star collection. Alex looks busted, man. Yeah, we saw the Alex. We actually watched the Alex preview yesterday. It definitely looks crazy. Ah. Okay. Alrighty. Dang. That was ham. That's crazy, chat. After the stream went down, that activity like exploded. You know what's crazy, by the way? If you guys never knew, that activity is actually a thing that boosts a streamer's visibility or getting recommended. The lower a stream's chat activity, the less the streamer's stream gets pushed. So like, cause like, I don't know if you know, but in the front page of Twitch, based on a viewer's habits, they'll be like, hey, if you like this particular game, watch this streamer, right? A lot of times people came in to find my Unite streams based off of the crazy chat activity that we had, and I'll play Unite. It would get my stream recommended in the front page section, you know? And they'll be like, hey, if you like Pokemon Unite, like this guy. So some people have seen me in the front page recommendations for Genshin sometimes. Even if the viewership wouldn't be like super duper califragilisticexpialidocious, it's the fact that they're just trying to promote more streamers, period, regardless of viewership, based more on just chat activity. So thank you. So what you're saying is you should only play gacha and yap through everything the whole time. I don't have to yap. I can still talk through chat. I hear what you're saying though. Here, OD. He said, there's a reason. That's not the reason why I yap through everything. It's more like I just talk to not ignore conversations that are being had. But I know you're kidding as well. This was busted. No Alex console for Street Fighter 6 is gonna be my new main plus. Playing Alex Day 1 for free. He said Encore. Okay, going back to consoles though. How could MS, Xbox, realistically go back on Game Pass? Day 1 games. And say that community with injustice because as an executive, it sounds like a PR nightmare. And that'll be nice. Peace. Wait, did you say go back? You mean, are you saying
you have shown
go back to? You said go back on. When you say go back on, does that mean how could they stop having? So what the fuck's happening? Game? Why did I just get a Lavinia thingy? Bro, why did Lavinia just give? Lavinia just leveled up. Did you see that color? She started yapping, and I got an update. Okay, so I upgraded Lavinia. Thank you. No, I have Lavinia. I know I have Lavinia with me, but I didn't know she just. Yeah, that was OD. That was OD. I got jump scared, man. Just started yapping. All right, let's see.
Can't go toe to toe.
I got a season pass for Street Fighter. Me too. It'll do that with all your people. All right, next. What else? You know what's unfortunate, Izzy? I will say this much. I feel like the majority of my community, based on, you know, just me being a person that did a lot of like Nintendo content back then, I was mostly a Nintendo / Sony content creator, rarely ever played anything on PC or Xbox, right? And by the time I was streaming, I never did an Xbox stream. Even though I've reacted to Xbox content, I've never really played an Xbox game ever since I started streaming. So from what I've seen from the community, I've never seen an Xbox positive rhetoric. I've seen more of an Xbox. But bias aside, if your question is how do you feel about them raising the price of Game Pass and getting rid of Day 1, I think that hurts them. I think that sincerely is an interesting business decision to make, because it's like, damn, just like Nintendo and Sony with their exclusives, I feel like what was one of the biggest things that every Xbox enthusiast told me, you know, why did they love Xbox so much? Because Game Pass, Game Pass and Day 1 Game Pass, right? They'd be like, oh, you guys have to pay like whatever extravagant price you have to pay for XYZ game. We could get it for free with our portable Game Pass subscription and yada, yada, yada. But now a lot of people are feeling like if Xbox wants to come back to the glory days, they might need to lower the price of Game Pass a little bit, because the price before was nice. And to boost it as much as they did made people, it left a sour taste in the mouths of many, right? They were not fans of that price boost. So I do agree on them. Did they cut back on day one as well? Is that what you were asking? They cut back on day one? Because I could be fair. Just like Color wasn't a fan of, you know, Pete's being negative towards PC. I will not bring my negative biases towards Xbox and speak objectively here. And what I'll say is, even if I may not play a lot of Xbox stuff, I did agree objectively that Game Pass and day one and Game Pass, if for them to cut back on that is not a good play, and it would make me feel more inclined to, you know, invest in like Sony, Nintendo, or just PC itself, right? If I didn't already. I don't know what that feels, but feel free to chime in, chat. I'm almost done farming all these things. Jesus Christ. Thank you for telling me about this farm area, Color. I really appreciate it. This allowed for a lot of great conversation, and it allowed me to farm ja. We're not prostitutes, now we're exclusive.
Care to go toe to toe?
I'm looking forward to your impressions, Pop. I mean, yeah, you can never go back as a company. Exactly. You can't. So how do you go back? Well, you can't. What's done is done. So they have to figure out a new way to make the people happy. So what would be that new way? I'm loving it so far. Only had 2 PlayStations with it. Because I'm sure playing with friends. Wait, what game are you talking about? I got on Switch too. Are you talking about Resident Evil 9? They haven't officially, but the CEO is playing lip service. Xbox giving exclusive games on other platforms, so Xbox not isn't even worth getting. Xbox Next Gen, also $800 console. Xbox Next Gen, I'm good on Xbox. Yeah, true. Exactly what I said, true. That's the whole thing. The new CEO is Satya Lackey, so everything she says is sucks. Yeah. Wait. So Xbox really said they're gonna give up their price. Gonna up their price to 1,000 or so for the new console. I did see that, but I chose to ignore it. Xbox increasing its next gen consoles is why nobody cares about Xbox. I heard that was a rumor, but I don't know if it's official yet. That's the thing that thought I was hearing Replicant in the background. Yeah, Resident Evil 9. Swag Hermit. Did you just tag Baba? The Swag Hermit? Baba, Swag Hermit. Baba, the Swag Hermit. Yeah. Alright, let's go. That's the Swag Hermit, man. Jesus. He said, stop being ingenious, man. You know, all consoles are priced at. Thank you so much for the follow as well, dudes. Thank you for pulling up. But yes, I think so. I know there was a conversation about Xbox increasing their console prices, and if we're just talking about hypotheticals, until it's confirmed, I'd rather not talk about hypotheticals until there's an official wording, you know? Like once Xbox is like, we have officially posted the price, then I'll just wait on that.
Better than I imagined.
Every console's asking price. I mean, Switch 2 being at 450 yeah, Switch 2 is 450. That's pretty affordable compared to all the other ones. But regardless, I digress. A lot of people did not like that pricing at first, but now I've heard a lot of those people are also talking about how if the Switch Steam Deck is like, you know, like all I know is that there definitely there was an Xbox handheld console, right? The ROG Ally. It's definitely more expensive than the Switch 2. And people were, those same people that were shitting on the Switch 2 for its $450 price were mad quiet when they saw the ROG Ally's price. And I was like, anyways, so we'll move on. Ouch. I mean, so that's the thing though, right? Like the ROG Ally can do a lot of things, but I mean, not everybody will feel like they want to actually, like, when you think of that, or the ROG Ally, like, you're saying it can do a lot of things, but what are people gonna buy it for though? They're buying it to play games, right? Like, obviously it's stronger. It's stronger than the Switch 2, but like the conversation is not about like that. Yeah, it's a PC. Objective use case. So when we're talking about, so if we talk about the you know, it's on a case-by-case basis. Some people, all I'm gonna say is the prices are different. But, you know, we're just talking purely from a perspective of, hey, I want to purchase a console to just play games, right? Especially because everything is a PC nowadays. A phone's a PC, you know? But yeah. Ever heard you speak on that ROG thing in a minute? Oh, I haven't, because there wasn't any reason to do so. Respectfully. Into OG Steam Deck, not even around anywhere. I mean, Steam Deck is still a thing too. People could use a Steam Deck. People could use a ROG Ally X. Anyways, all I'm gonna say is, I wasn't the only person that said it was a lot of money. There were even like reviewers that said, you know, that it's definitely a steep priced handheld. And the reason why, just like Izzy said, is because it's a PC. So, but it's like, are people gonna want to pay that much money for it just being a PC when you could just also have a laptop PC, a phone, a tablet, right? But if you find value in playing your Xbox games, right? If you find value in playing your Xbox games, straight from that, then there's value. There's value. So it's like you said, it's a subjective use case. Anyways, but with that said, like I said though, there's a reason why the Switch 2 garnered a lot of sales, right? It's not a PC. It's got games. And if it doesn't have games now, it's definitely gonna have games in the future. And judging from the success that the Switch 1 had, a lot of people are definitely, you know, if there was a poly market on whether or not people were bullish on the Switch 2, I think people would be bullish. Especially after seeing what the Switch 1 did, you know? It would be foolhardy to not think so. And that's all. Yo, Kita Harajo, thank you so much. How you doing, fams? It encompasses a different market. I'm not capping for the price, but the market is different. That's what I'm arguing. Yeah, the market is definitely different. Not arguing that at all. I agree. Honestly, this makes consoles a stronger argument for this gen. This trends generation. Don't say this. Wait, what? Anyways, how you doing? Xbox console price increases already happened. Yeah, they did. All right. I just Walmart selling Xbox $877 2TB console, so Xbox price is not speculation. Oh yeah, they did happen. $750, right? It was $750. Chilling here, doing Genshin dailies. Yeah, man. I'm farming right now. I'm farming on Code Vein. I found a nice place to farm. What did we learn this gen? We learned in this generation that there are very much there's a lot of live service games that a lot of people are already busy with. So nobody wants to play any more live service games. Just make good games. And not every game needs to have a massive $100 million budget. Just have good games. It could be fun games. The graphics don't have to be the best, but please have the performance work. Make the gameplay loop unforgettable. Make the gameplay loop fun too. Right? Make it something fun. Just focus on the fun times. What happened to the days of just games being fun? I want that again. And that's still here. That never went away. But there are definitely some people who are desperate to try to make everything a movie. Not everything needs to be a movie, you know? And shout out to those companies that are making games fun again. I'm very thankful for that. Jose the Blind Hero. And this goes back to Nate's argument about indie games. There's a reason why we saw the rise of indie games. Indie games are games that are definitely focused on the fun factor. It's like, hey guys, check this out. What? We have a game That is fun, and that's it. You know, it doesn't have to be a forever game. It could be a friend slot game where you and your boys, I don't know, climb a mountain together and just don't fall off the mountain while you climb. Or here's a game where you guys just go into an area filled with monsters and, you know, procedurally generated levels, and you just have to pick up random items from a location, and then you just bring it back to the ship. You know, Lethal Company, right? Or you could go visit haunted houses. And when you visit these haunted houses, you use all the random items that you have to figure out who the ghost is or whatever, you know, what's the identity of the ghost. And then you and your friends just don't die while you try to figure it out. And then once nobody dies and you come back, you make money and you continue to upgrade your items and you do harder levels, and you just play, you have fun, right? Or it could just be a game of you guys playing whodunit. You know, it could literally be like, you know, Among Us, right? You could play Fall Guys. Let's just play a bunch of random levels where me and a whole bunch of, like, I don't know, I'm just doing a race to the finish to see who could get the crown while I play a bunch of mini games with my friends. None of those games are complicated. No crazy ass story. Just go in, have fun. And these are just made by creatives who just wanted to have a good time with people. No crazy cutscenes, no crazy story. You know, I will say that some of these games, I think they did try to put some monetization. Fall Guys, maybe? I don't remember. But in the beginning, it was just built off of, let's make fun game for people. Yeah, too many people saw COVID money and thought that that was all money. Or they could make COVID money every year. Xbox console, next gen 800, you lost me? Yeah. Yeah, right now, it's definitely tough being an Xbox fan. Anyways. Okay, good chat. Good chat. I could breathe, man. Yap and grind. Yep. Yeah, the grinder was needed anyway for this, because I had too many blood codes that I never cared to level up. So I was like, let's just level up these blood codes while I got. Hydrate. Yep. Itarina Arena. Thank you for dropping in. What up, fam? Thank you for pulling up. We're having a big conversation about consoles, current console gen mistakes that we've seen from, you know, the companies that keep on, you know, announcing like closures and cancellations and whatnot, and what they could do better. That was basically the conversation. You know, how could things improve? You suck at ad hell. Guys, make sure to paste the part that we're live on YouTube and Kick as well for those that want to join in on the stream. We're live on YouTube and Kick. So if you're getting hit by ads, we're live on YouTube and Kick.
My strength is balanced.
Hiya. Nice, almost done. Oh, pin comment? That's true. A pin comment works. Let's do that. Well, I don't know if Twitch will get mad if I have that as a pinned comment, because that means I'm pushing people off the platform. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. I think Twitch might have an issue with that, because Twitch does take issue with us, like, trying to straight up advertise that we're on another thing. Yeah, Twitch is, like, weird about it. Never mind. Yeah, I forgot. They straight up are like, yeah, don't blatantly advertise, like, don't have like a, you know, don't have in the title, hey, go to my YouTube, or hey, go to my Kick.
Can't go toe to
So I don't know how they feel about me putting that as a training comment. So I have to make a command so that people could just type the command like exclamation point kick. So if anybody ever complains about ads chat, just hit exclamation point kick or, you know, exclamation point YouTube. Like he's live here too, bro. And then they'll know. I'm back. Oh, balance. What happened to the day of games being fun and not trying to be like movies? You could definitely do that as long as it's balanced. I agree. My bad, I'm spamming that. Yeah. One more. Word. He said 60 hours of gameplay, 45 hours of cutscenes. Gotcha game stories. Let's be real. Well, it depends, right? I definitely feel like at least HSR I could say this. I saw that, dude. Does this update the truth for Code Vein? Yes, absolutely. It makes some enemies easier, but yeah, it makes enemies easier. It makes moving after you act sooner. Like you could dodge, defend yourself after you attack sooner, and after you dodge or defend, you could attack sooner. And you could, after you heal, you could act sooner. Yeah, so, yes. The game's easier because they did make more openings and more enemies. Like, some enemies who felt like they were just, like, not enough openings. Now, like, now there definitely are. Like, if there were enemies, oops, whatever. If there were, is there a blue thing behind me? No. If there were enemies, okay. If there were enemies who were, what's the word? If there were enemies who were more difficult to hit before, they're easier to stagger, and they have more openings now than they did before. That's about it. But overall, the game's still fun. The fun factor's not gone for me. I mean, it just, if you're a hardcore person that misses maybe the unstaggerable enemies that relentlessly attack and barely give you a chance to get a word in edgewise, then, you know, patch your games. What's the word? What's the word that people use, chat, when they want to play the old version of a game pre-patch? I don't know what it is, but let's go backwards. I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm not tripping. Why am I not tripping? Because it's spilled milk. The milk's already on the floor. What am I gonna cry about? The milk's already on the floor, dude. So no use crying over it. I'm just happy that I move smoother. I, for one, would like to be able to brag about. I can brag at least about the fact that when I played the game prior, I definitely beat a lot of hard-ass bosses before the patch. But it doesn't matter because the patch already is out. So people will be like, oh, you beat the game? Well, I mean, you played the post-patch version, right? What? Yeah, but I mean, I beat a lot of hard mother effers first. F you. Nope, don't care. Congrats, man. Exclamation point CBT. As far as I'm concerned, you beat the easy version of the game. See ya, loser. All right. Yeah. People who beat Redown pre-nerf. You get what I'm talking about. Also, I'm just farming to get my blood codes up, and this is the only way. I mean, I have to beat these enemies to get my blood codes up. So, if there's anybody out there that thinks I'm just farming to become OP, no, it's more like I'm farming because I want to get boosters, and the only way to get boosters is to max out my blood codes. It's just how the game works. You have to redo the game to get the blood codes you missed. Or if I missed anything and I beat the game, I'm definitely gonna just play Mugenic because I already got that as from I got that recently, so I gotta play it. That's what I'm saying. Itarita, when I was playing, I felt like there was mad end lag. Like there was a point where I was like this. I was like, and I couldn't move and then dodge. You see this now? What the frick? Before I would attack and I was matching circle. And I was like, man, something about this game, man. I don't want to say it, but I miss CV1. I said it. I was like, I miss CV1. And I didn't want to sound like I was having a skill issue, but something was making me upset. But now I can fight an enemy, do one attack, dodge, not one attack, and then sit there, wait for the game to finally react to the fact that I'm mashing circle. I'm like, nigga, dodge, please. I was annoyed by that too. I didn't know if you were annoyed by it, man. I was just saying, I didn't want to be word it, man, because all my boys beat it before me. They platinum, man. After the boys platinum, I was like, I gotta deal with this. I gotta puff up my chest, man. Because my boys beat it before me, man. Because I definitely have attacked sooner after attacking in Souls-likes before. So I was like, I've canceled animations in Souls-likes. Like not every Souls-like, you're like locked in 1,000,000 frames for an animation. That's what makes me enjoy is the series is that even though people usually look at it as, oh, you're losing stamina when you attack, you lose stamina when you dodge. Like, you know, it's just resource management. It's not fun for some, and I understand fun for thee, but not fun for me. Sure, I won't get into the debate. But once you start learning like cancels and other cool tech, or if you just have a build that's really nice, you can circumvent all that bullshit. You know, you get a nice ass build and you bada boom. But people did a lot of data mining and shit, and they announced that they were gonna fix the dodge way prior. I still beat it before they did that shit though. Okay, no, I didn't get to experience about. He said I was saying the same thing, D. Facts! That shit looks smooth. Legacy gamers, rollback gamers? Yes, rollback gamers. Thank you guys. Man, I thought I was by myself, man. But yeah, Color said he agreed too. But you know what? It's not like you ever said you disagreed. It's more like I probably didn't want to seem like a B word because you guys platinumed it. When you and GM platinumed it, I was like, man, that's gonna be a dick. I was like, these guys platinumed it? I gotta pull that hook. These guys are God gamers. I'm trying to not. I wasn't trying to lose my God gamer badge. You know what I'm saying? Remember when I was playing? Fucking Cyberpunk? You were like, yo, you don't beat Cyberpunk this way, man. You out the club, man. I was like, damn. All right, we got to do this, man. We got to do this. I'll never forget that moment, man. One of the best games I ever played, man. That's 100% up there as one of my favorite games. Favorite games, man. That game changed my whole opinion with regard to RPGs that don't come from like the East, you know? Because usually whenever I hear RPG, I'm like, this shit's from the US of A or Europe? I don't know, man. Probably not for me, you know? I'll be honest, when I saw Skyrim and all those other joints, Elder Scrolls, I was like, anyways, but who knows? Maybe I might actually like those, you know? Maybe I might actually like those. I was being a snob, man. I was being one of those ultra weebs, man. Not even Japanese, man. Not even Japanese. American. OD. I've since changed in my ways. I understand now. It doesn't matter where it's from. All that matters is the game good? Yes, let's play it. Just play the game good. Yeah. He said peer pressure. Peer pressure? Wait, did you play Cyberpunk yet? You have to play Cyberpunk if you think it's peer pressure. Because if I don't like a game, I'm gonna keep it a stack, even if people like it.
My strength is boundless.
He said peer pressure, man. He said we don't have back of bone. Man. People did a lot of their money. The kid hanging with the older kids in the cafeteria type
I
shit.
think I've used too much blood.
He said base app stepper wasn't talking about CBT. Oh, my bad. Good dodge. I was talking about you not liking CB2 stuff. CB2? Oh, peer press. Okay. Old Charles in the cafeteria like, man, I really hate how much lags after all my actions. Yo, what up, D1? Yeah, I just platinumed this shit, yo, you know, easy. Yo, I just platinumed this shit too, cuz. Yo, you too, man, that shit was crazy, man. Yeah, man, yeah. Yo, D, you gonna platinum? I don't really care about platinuming, but I'm gonna just try to beat the game to my best ability. All right, man. Well, good luck out there, man. Yeah, man, I'm just gonna try to get as much as possible. I don't really care about platinuming. I don't have all that time. I got a million games to play, man. I'll just get as many blood codes as possible and try to get a good ending. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, thank you guys for making this a very fun birthday stream, man. You guys are goated. I know my birthday powers just ran out, so we're back to regular interactions. But thank you, man. I'm still a normal human at the end of the day. Thank you for hanging out with me, man. Because I like playing games. I know there's times where people pull up to the stream. Hey, man, I feel like all you play is gacha. I like gacha, but that's not all I play. You probably come in for one frame and go, Genshin, PU. I'm like, all right, man. You're not here for the whole stream. I'm a gamer, brother. But should I say brother, man? That's quoting Hulk Hogan, man. Well, he said, you Genshin. Thank God you're not one of those my birthday all week ass. You're right, my birthday's all week. True. That my birthday's all week. The fuck? my birthday ain't over. This is a birthday week stream now. Thanks, that boy. Happy birthday, thanks, brother. Thank you. Oh, he said, ew, Genshin.
Consistent effort does not go
Oh man, your birthday was last year. How can it be this? Yo, we are farming. Jesus. Probably gonna have to head back. Wind. I don't want to do that. But I feel bad that I'm killing them in one slash. But it is what it is. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. Nice. Okay, so farming B is not that bad. Overleveled gym. What? How else am I gonna? Is there another way you could teach me how to level up these blood codes, man? He's like, just don't level up. Just don't level up. I could use it to also buy stuff. True. Oh, I'm stuck. This is the first time I've ever experienced my stream going offline, and it was actually way more popping beforehand. I mean, but after the fact than before the fact. That's crazy. That's crazy. Stream went offline. We came back. Yo, what up, man? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Cobb. See you later. Enjoy. Oh yeah, true. You couldn't join Kyler, man. Kyler said, "Yo, Shimamura, man. See ya." He said, "Skip this. This is my grinding music." That was fast. Izzy's SF6 uninstall started. Hope he downloads it back. That's funny. Said I hope he downloads Street Fighter B. So we have 5 more to farm. Take some rest though. I might just toss some of these on and play the game regular. Let me go travel back. We farmed our asses off, boys. Worth though.
It has been quite some time, unforgiving as the... What wondrous... Ah, you've mastered a new blood code.
I did.
Close your eyes.
Oh, when you close your eyes. Here we go, chat.
There. Successfully
Progenitor's Fang, I wish.
extracted.
Vitality
I
booster.
pray this power
Moonblade Mastery.
behooves our
Willpower
quest to
booster.
stave
Blood
off
Code
ruin.
Mastery Efficiency. Two-handed Sword Mastery. Item Efficiency. One-handed Sword Mastery. Steady Guard. Bayonet Mastery. Extended Recovery. Max Ammo Up. Devotion. Way of the Executioner. Overheat. High Spirit. Solitary Battle. Damn.
I await.
How OD are some of these? Let's see. Blood Code Mastery Efficiency level up. That Blood Code Mastery Efficiency would have came in handy. Oh, was that which for what? He said we done yet? No. I just took a break. Attempts to not consume items unused, reduce noise, harder for enemies to detect. Balance remains active when not performing actions. Balance up. All status for what? It's in the name. Oh. So I could farm faster. Back to farming. Thank God I stopped myself. Jesus. All right, let's see. Strength booster, mind booster, willpower booster. What's new? What's new? Survive fatal hit, sure. Sprint stamina cost on guard, stamina cost on max seeker up. High core costs reduced for absolute executioner. Picking up dry haze grants regeneration uses. Attack up on one-handed sword, two-handed sword, bayonet, twin blades, rune blade. Consumes up can attack, but attack up here remains. Attack prop before use speed down. Damage enemies with status elements up. Attack prop when LP depleted. Speed drain. Attack power up. Blood reaver blade. Attack power up. Back attack second power up. Charge drain attacks inflict slow build up. Disease resistance up. Disease resistance up. All status ailment resistance up. Balance up. Balance remains active when not performing actions. Max ammo up. Stands to not consume items unused. Reduce noise. Harder for enemies to detect you. Attack power up. Okay. Interesting. Cool. All right. About. I feel like that shit hasn't been activating. Survive the fatal hit before the
Make
threshold.
sure not to miss a thing.
This is Blood Code Mastery. All right, let's farm faster now. We have a Blood Code Mastery efficiency thing, which we should have farmed sooner. B-B-A-B-A. All right, let's do it. We have 5 left. Well, I don't know if I'm going to have more. Damn. I like that when he's outside. I see you. Were you even meeting the requirement for the survive 1 HP thing? They said hit a certain HP threshold. I was like, what's the HP threshold, man? I felt like there were times it... Oh, no, ain't anymore. You might have a requirement, yeah. I like it. Oh, read it. Just run. Don't go after the other guy. It's a waste of time farming. Weed. I read and it was very big. Stop. I think my favorite thing about this discussion is that we all enjoyed it in chat. Because I feel like Sometimes we need to have all of us together yapping, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to feel like in order to have these deep discussions, for those that can't join DC, that have to join DC. But also just join it. Just that. That lives matter, Twitter. CLM, man. That lives matter. He said, "Bruh." I feel like people use CLM for other stuff. What does it stand for? I knew it. I should just slack. Oh, should I not say it? Is it CUCK or something? You know what it stands for? That's why I asked. Is it bad? Oh. I'm dead. Said you were right. I didn't even know that was a... I was like, what else would the C be for? It's definitely not colored, man. That's BLM, man. We don't refer to ourselves as colored. For all those people out there that think we should refer to us, you know, as colored, you're wild.
My strength is boundless.
I low-key feel like I could just play the game normal and farm this, but you said this is the faster version, right? That's it. You got it right. Just run. Damn, I am farming. Yeah, so if anybody's wondering what's going on, I'm farming blood codes. So, hope everybody's having a good day. Didn't have to double roll. One roll was fine. It's the smash 4 in me, bro. I was just trying to test. I don't even think I rolled sooner now. Let me see. So a little bit of... Gotta wait for that animation.
My strength is boundless.
Gotcha. Endgame, there's a place that's really good. But for now, this is just for A-rank farming. So this is the A-rank farming spot, you're saying?
Toe to toe.
I was laughing, man. And then Baba was like, man, fuck Xbox. I was like, ooh. I was like, if Czar was here, he'd be like, yeah, fuck Xbox. And the new friends would be like, see, man, this is why I be lurking, man. Because y'all be ODing on Xbox. I'm like, heck, man. Love, see it. No, I love new friends. Good people. Man. It's a army.
My strength is boundless.
Oh, my bad. But he died. True. Console tribalism, which I was trying to kill that. Because I saw once I saw the conversations go from console to this is why PC is better than console's better than PC. I was like, oh, we lost the plot. We lost the plot. We lost the plot. Come on, man. Quality, man. Fellow was like, I was letting y'all console niggas cook stuff. Now y'all down too far. First off, you know we better than you. So stop the malarkey. All right, I let y'all Nintendo niggas, you know, get your shine. You Sony glazers get yours, and you Xbox. Let me stop. That's OB. Xbox. Xbox is OP. Damn. Xbox. Xbox, man. That's so weird. Damn. I have too many golden. There were way too many golden nuggets from today's stream that I don't even know what the fuck to put as a video anymore. I guess I have a week's worth of videos to post. Come on, man.
Go toe to toe.
I have yet to have dinner. Shoot, today is the Capcom showcase.
My strength is
Hell yeah, this song is fucking sick. There's Nintendo. There it is. Nintendo's, Xbox, PlayStation nerds don't got one. There has to be something for the Sonidiots. That's crazy. I don't think that's nice to say. The Sonidiots. Oh, that's so neat. Dang, man. Oh, that's why Izzy kept saying ponies. Nah, I don't like ponies. Deprecate that. He said Sony ponies, man. Xbox. Or in any case, Sony? Oh, that's crazy. Sony. Nintendo is 100% a thing. As a proud Nintendo owner, I be getting like freaking roasted. Anytime I post any video that's positive about Nintendo and that shit goes viral, man, I always see this guy on my feed blazing Nintendo, man. When will it end? How much they paying this nigga, man? First off, what you mean, nigga? I see your PFP. Come on, man. It's just a word, dude. Oh boy, here we go, man. They don't. It's just a word until it bothers you, man. You know what I'm saying? Until it bothers you, it's just a word, man. Hey, drone. Dun, 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 dun. Emoji. Anyway. Okay. Wait. What's wrong? Oh. I was like, why my game ain't letting me thing? Hello? Well, we're screwed here. That was terrible. Oh, we're looking good, Joker. Sony. Man, farming is serious business, chat. How did you find this, by the way, man?
Can't go toe to toe.
Well, see ya. Guy was quick with it. I was like, yo, D, you see this place here? Uh-oh. Oh, he did a different thingy. This is why I spammed that move, dude. I don't have time for that bullshit. Anyways. Disrespectful. I didn't even care to farm him because it's a waste. We're down to 1, 2. Just 3 left, boys.
Let's proceed with caution.
What a grind. It's 2 more.
Can't go toe to toe.
Well, I'm just trying to max them all out. Like, if they're not maxed, whatever I currently have, I'm trying to max. That way I could get upgrades if there are later. and just to extract boosters, because some boosters, the boosters really help your builds. That's the only reason I'm doing this too, because if you extract boosters from every maxed out blood code, I basically could just install passives on my character. Boosters are like passives, right? That make my builds even more dope. So if I want to probably have something that, I don't know, allows me to have a heavier build, but it will allow me to have access to quick dodge, something like that. I don't know if that exists. I feel like that exists, but I just haven't found it yet. Only because I've seen that in Souls games before, where it's like, you know, you could have a heavier build, but your, you know, but like your weight, blah, blah, blah. You get the picture. Yeah. Do you know what it's called? Max is S, but not everything could be maxed to, not everything could rank up. Like I'm maxing the actual meter. Like there's meter for these. So when you go here, right? You see the meter where it says proficiency, the red bar. And you see I have red stars on all these. I'm just trying to red star them for now. And if I get upgrades for them later in the game, right? Where they go up like a rank, I could address that later. But for now, I just thought, hey, if I'm in this region where I could actually fast farm, fuck it, we'll fast farm. Because, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna, I think some of these I might consider actually just playing the game normal and using. But for now, I'm using this because quick and easy. And also I'm getting a lot of money now. So I could use this money maybe for future weapons because the shop seems to be getting more expensive. So what let's see, A rank. There's 2 A ranks I have to max, right? So I'll probably just rock this A rank. The dexterity is gonna be low, but it doesn't matter because I'm quite leveled. So I'll just play the game normal.
Is boundless.
You did your morning prayer. Welcome back, man. Eid Mubarak. But yeah. Yeah. I'm just maxing out my blood codes. If you've seen me play in Code Vein 1, Code Vein has different they have these things called blood codes that you could just put on your character, which changes your full stat. And sometimes they come with passives, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they do come with passives. So they'll change your stats and they'll come with passives as well. And some of them cater to different kind of weapons. So I'm just maxing them out because when I max out each different blood code, I guess you could think of a blood code like a class, maybe?
My strength is boundless.
I don't know how else to put it. I don't know. But anyways, it's hard to say. But yeah, I maxed it out. And when I max out the meter, I could go to the tall lady with the well-endowed tall lady that wears all black. She will give me a passive that she can extract from the blood codes and make my builds better. It's Ramadan Mubarak. Since we were still fasting the Eid Mubarak not until March 20th. When the fasting is officially over, homie said, Odie, Mountain Mommy, true, she is quite tall. She's quite tall. Homie looked up. That is look up, man.
My strength is boundless.
So you're saying, Cobb, then, if there was a love of your life, man, and there was it wasn't mountainous, you'd just be like, nah, even if they had an amazing personality, man, great person, ride or die, have your back every step of the way, man, and even flips, man, supports everything that you want to do, man. Rowdy. Howdy. I'm just saying, man.
Seems to be the last of them.
What if you get a loo, man? You know? You know what I mean? Man, not answering, man. He said EOs only. You know what I mean? He said a loo would be a godsend, man. The F. Heck yeah, man. He said, no, I'd be fine with them. What a nice guy, man. Good man, Cobb. Chat, you hear that? He doesn't need a Mount Everest. As long as you're a great guy. A great lady. My bad, man. Lady. June 1st. Anyways, he said the F. June 1st. My bad, Cobb. Sorry, I know you play Love in Deep Space, so I made a mistake there. It's a mountain worth climb.
Can't go toe to toe.
What's a mountain that's worth climbing? All right, boys, we're almost done. Let's not look. Jesus. I'm about to just play. Only 2, right? Jesus. I know, Baba. I know. I was trying to keep it family friendly, like Nick 830. Family friendly. Family friendly. I know, Baba. I know. I don't know if you see, but R9's Grace could definitely have my time all day, every day.
Trials
be careful, man.
to interfere with
You
the
might be
past
labeled
yet
a
again.
chaser of the snow.
But through your actions, it will surely save countless lives yet. And
Some of the shit people said on that guy's stream was OD.
To find
Dag, man.
cause for reprimand.
Nick 830, man.
You've mastered a new blood code.
They be OD on the
Close
Nick
your
830, man.
eyes.
And she ain't Shenhe or Aegis level. OD. Here we go, chat.
There.
Get Icorn over heel.
Successfully extracted. I
Recoil
pray
control.
this power
Boost the
behooves
technique.
our quest to stave off ruin. Stay
Interesting.
safe out there.
Thanks, madam.
Enjoying my blood code? You're a real natural with it. You just might have the capacity to handle more of my blood's power.
I knew it.
Here, let's find out.
You said D rank, man.
Take care. The chorus's journey continues, and so it's our job.
Oh, is she done, man? Oh,
I'm
Lou
here
said
if
no
you
more
need
blood codes, man. See ya. But you're gonna have to go in the past, man. Or just to talk to them? So he won't
The
look it
bulk
up,
of the
right?
chorus's strength came from the... But did you... Let me know. The bulk of... But who could that have been?
Wait, we talked about this already.
Let me know if you... My family got treatment at Camilla. Watch yourself.
But that's new,
Yeah?
actually. Well, anyways. You haven't mastered lose A rank. Oh, Truge. Blue Lavinia. Damn, that's a lot, bro. We grinded. Drakengard jump scare. Somebody was like, "Oh my god, I'd love to see D1 play Drakengard on stream." I was like, "Nigga, what? I heard that game was ass." And I know people just love, you know, the near universe, right?
My
But
strength is
I don't think that's
boundless.
a game to be like, "Oh my god, D1 play it because it's peak."
The enemy outnumbers us.
Only because of the tie-ins to Nina, you know. So those two guys aren't faster, right? So this gym's fastest. Yeah, they're rough.
Can't go toe to toe.
Up running. Holy runner. Stabby, stabby. I used that to actually, I was like, let me flash out. I just dashed. He said, I heard they're rough. Dude, I found it so funny when we were talking about, you know, just the game industry. I felt like the moment we started talking about live service games, man, I was like, oh, I know we're going to be on this for a while. It's like the moment we talk about live service, man, we're going to be
Even
stuck.
better than I imagined.
We're going to be getting people irate, bro. Live service games. To start foaming at the mouth, you know, and that's it. You bring up live service games, man. Yup, really mad, man. I saw it, man. I was like, oh, here we go. We're gonna talk about MMOs in a negative light, even the good ones. We're gonna talk about gachas in a negative light, even the better ones than back then. Anyways, because I will say, while I do subscribe to the idea that, you know, that I don't necessarily like gacha gaming, what people do for gachas, you know, when it comes to what's not commonplace for gachas. I'm not gonna act like it's not better than what was back then, because back then was worse. That doesn't excuse what could be improved upon now, but it definitely, if it was like the way it was still back then, it would be more niche, you know. Because when I look at, like, you know, to quote a scholar, if it looked like those PNG jokes from back then, let me stop. Hey! But yeah, you know, if it looked like back then, without the pities, without the guarantees or whatever. He said, boy, I want to put good and gacha in the same sentence. Today's gacha at least has 50-50 games. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's so much the 50-50s that make the people happy. It's the fact that at least there's a pity and at least there's a guarantee, right? Because 50-50s still get people tight. People would much rather get a guarantee. I think what makes me more happy is knowing that, because I think 50-50s still existed. It's either you got the character or you didn't. It's the pity. Pity was what changed things. Because of that Grand Blue game where people were trying to get the monkey and they couldn't get the monkey. They kept going and going. And because they couldn't get the monkey, people spent mad bread. Right? So pity is the blessing, but 50-50s aren't necessarily a blessing, because that was always a thing. They existed even without the, you know, they existed prior, is what I'm trying to get across, if that makes sense. It's not like they didn't exist. They existed. It's just that the problem with the 50-50s back then, where you had to deal with an eternal 50-50, where you could play the game forever and keep losing. You know, lose. Oh my God, guys, look, it's a 5-star, and then, or SSR, whatever, and then you check, oh, lost again. Well, time to put another $5,000.
My strength is
So
boundless.
pity, you know, made it less painful. Anyways, 50-50's Dogwater, but I don't have much to do with the combo. 50-50's only existed in the Dogwater ones. They're at least gachas with no 50-50, also 50-50 with pity system. The ones you're thinking of didn't have 50-50s. They're just pulled from a pool of characters, period, but the rates were several times higher. Okay. Yeah, no 50-50s. It was just you pull and there was a bunch of characters. Got it. So yeah, I think it's more so, okay, so 50-50s were introduced later. Thank you. But I think the thing we're hyped about then, Baba, is the concept of pities and guarantees, right? To have a guarantee and a pity system is the great thing. Because if they just introduced 50-50s, I'd be tight. I don't want to be in a 50-50 forever. Does it make sense? Anyway,
strength is
so I guess 50-50. Yeah, exactly, because PGR doesn't even have a 50-50. So why would we celebrate a 50-50 when PGR doesn't have it? You know? Yeah. PGR is an exception to the rule. Not every gacha is PGR. So, yeah. Exception to the rule.
Careful, toe.
Oh my god, I'm getting hunger. Exactly, a theory, restart, blah blah blah. But the thing that sucks, sadly, I feel is, you know, some of these games that do have amazing, you know, that may have the amazing banner. It's unfortunate that the bigger, I guess, more popular games don't necessarily feel forced to have to add that to their game, right? Because I think you could have a game that has guarantees or whatever, but you know, like, unfortunately, it's not like just because PGR had that, you're not going to see Wuthering Waves have that, right? Wuthering Waves at least a weapon banner, guaranteed. I don't think Wuthering Waves would be like, let's totally just let people get the character for free. Yeah. So, yeah, they all are gonna basically copy whatever Genshin did because they realize Genshin prints infinite money. But yeah.
The
Yeah,
enemy
so.
outnumbers us.
Oh shit. Yeah, I deserve it. Yeah, comparing anything to PGR's gacha is unfair. Yeah, like, that's why we said it's an outlier, because PGR is the only example of a gacha that does that, while many other gachas don't exactly do it the way PGR does. I mean, it's nice to sing its praises if that is what one wants to do. But yeah, we're just here to sing its praises and talk about how amazing it is. That's great. But yeah, in the big world of gacha games, unfortunately, PGR is a rare unicorn, you know, among many gachas that all copy the same way out.
My strength is boundless.
I think this is just an example of a person who's just really proud of PGR and just wants to sing its praises blatantly. You know, but yeah, it's a permanent part of weapon or reruns, so wait for the character to be back. Exactly. Understood. It's very different. Deej, what up? I know I play multiple gacha. Look at Dragon Ball Legends don't have pity system. Wait, Dragon Ball Legends doesn't have pity? Serious? How you doing, Deej? What's up, baby? Wait, I didn't know about that, Baba.
I chose
I was saying that because he said PGR is better for weapons. Well, which, while true, is unfair to compare. Oh, that's what you're saying. Understood. How we do, Deej? How we doing, man? You know what's OD, Deej? OD. That's what's OD. Genshin's event story? Noise. Yeah, we've been yapping, bro. Oh shit, this is taking forever. Okay. I'll just power through it. I'll power through story while doing it. 500 pulls. Zam. Gotcha. Thank you, Baba. So the only pity system you have is on the legend banner. It's fair to propose. You get one copy. The character gets it, then before
No
that, then it's gone.
Asterius' sanatorium. Nowhere else is capable of treating, and all of it is possible thanks to the hero Holly.
It's this day.
You've reminded me of the importance of being with others.
Oh, we're talking about
I'm grateful for that.
console games and stuff. It was OD. We're ODing.
You've reminded me of the importance of
Oh,
being
I didn't
with
extract
others.
the booster
Take
yet.
care.
Should I extract the booster first? Then I
It
talk.
would appear history has been significantly altered.
Pretty.
No matter the circumstances,
Go back in time, man.
we must never allow for a
Gotcha.
weapon capable of your efforts. I see you've assimilated a blood
Go
code.
back in time and get your wife and others' codes too. And also, who else can use it? Gotcha.
Here you are. It gives me great pleasure to avail you. New revenants you cross paths with will lead you to new blood codes.
All right, we up. Hey,
Stay safe out there.
go back in time. For FTP doing 500 codes, where FTP we kept at 2000. Go back in time, man. Get your wife and others' codes. Okay.
Time jump complete.
You are truly remarkable. I never imagined you would command the power of my blood with such mastery. I want to grant you even more to work with. A token of trust I hope will serve you well.
B.
Back to... You brought hope for the future back to this place.
Thanks, man.
Now it's our turn to see that our work carries you to that same
Hey.
future. You just wait.
Post-Bday.
Made my powers your own already, have you? We're thick as thieves now. I want you to wield the full extent of my power now. It is bound to serve you well.
Ooh.
I'm always happy to help.
So, I'd like
How
you
we
to
get
have
music?
this blood code. It's made with the full extent of my power. I hope it does you some good. I really don't want to lose anyone else.
Hey, Jesus.
Don't be a strict.
He said, smiles. Hey, this music is amazing. Amazing. All right, so thankfully their stuff is B and A. Oof. Who's here? Dude, I'm getting hungry, chat. I'm gonna have to warm up my leftover. I got a free Big Mac for getting the big arch yesterday. I gotta be careful because if I say big arc, Soul will spawn in and be like, "It's big art"
I sell tools,
or something.
not
I'll be
forget.
like, "All right, man, all right. What sort of out of you bidding, Stigi? I told you it was free. I was tight because
I sell tools.
I was definitely like messing
your
up in the
poison.
begins, but I cleaned it up afterwards.
Not forget.
I was definitely tight at first. You ordered a big arch. How'd you like it?
As you can see,
Like we can't earn more after the cap of 20,000. Oh, I could buy all of these joints now, right? Chris, why does this not have a number on it? Oh, it's Hayes needed 10.
we're done
I still
here.
low-key cared by the fact that they use the, yeah, the white, yes, I agree. I want to say the
I'll
white
upgrade
cheddar
your
was definitely
weapons.
what made it OD. Yes, 100% fact. The white cheddar definitely made it OD. When I ate it, I was
Take
like,
good care
this is
of
like a
them.
Big Mac with
This
different
is for-
cheese, man. I also put tomatoes on mine to make mine better. I put
It is done.
tomatoes, and I liked it a lot. You're not playing the magic right at first, so it's triggering me, man. I mean, I was just trying to do my I felt I was just trying to get my ults out, man. I hate cheeseburgers, but only because they use American cheese. I was just trying to get my stuff out, man. Just trying to get my fire stuff out, my I was trying to get my Durin stuff out, my Bennett stuff out. But yeah, we got it.
Looks like you've mastered my blood code.
I was just tight, man. I was like, man, fuck energy. But then afterwards, once we fixed it, we fixed it, man.
You and me, we found...
I felt like it was gratis.
How are you holding?
I was just messing up, man.
Means the world that you got me up and at it again. You and me are...
I was like, all right, let's fix the rotation. Because I was like, I'm definitely rotating terribly. And once we fix that, oh, dang.
Amazing. You've achieved a phenomenal level of mastery with my blood code. Maybe you're fit to handle even more of my power. Use it to fight for what you hold dear.
Nice.
Practice healthy habits.
Practice healthy habits. Healthy habit is seeing Holly, man.
As you can,
Where do I find her?
you can see,
Upstairs? Across? Yeah, it was pretty gratis. I was just complaining more about energy, man. But we fixed it. I played gym. I did. I could have definitely have beaten it sooner, even when I wasn't playing my best though. Because there were a few times where I was like, man, let me at least crown.
can't
Let
you
me at
see
least-
I'm busy?
I was like, let me at least crown my.
This is... Out with it. What do you want?
Is this our lounge?
This is such a...
Oh, do I have to just give her a bunch of gifts or something? You can't finish that gives quest all the way. You should definitely do the steps.
If you
Do I
have...
even have her items, man? What is she like, man? Are there items that all these gyms like?
You
Be
better
back.
spend...
A holiday. There's a quest. Energy is in a shut off for that fight since you want to reduce this gauge as fast as possible without gathering energy. You should have been completing it by exploring. Oh yeah, the collecting the thing. So then I never collected the things that she needed? Jesus. So I guess I never got any of them. I was hoping I did, but that sucks. I was hoping we randomly got it like we got the engraved garbage. Because her quest is definitely not a handholdy one. Apparently I didn't get crap. Why is it grade? Huh? Why is it grade? Hell yeah, PGR is great. You need to do it to present her? Go to the present time? What? I mean, you said you need to do it to present her, so I was like, that was Sev's adjacent. So go to the present. You need to do it to present her. Huh? I mean, it's not the best. I was like, do I give a present
sell
to a
tools.
character or do I
Pick
go
your
to the
point.
present time?
Not forget...
But anyways, you got your S rank? Nice, man. This guy, man. Yo, what's
the
good, lady?
hero on Insula Carcere. I
Hey.
have no intention of getting involved with him, and neither should he.
Anyways, they put in any character. Yo, what's up? Let's catch up, lady.
Found some, did you? As promised.
I
This
found
is
a thing, man.
reasonable.
Let me pause this, baby. Just what are they?
Nothing you need to worry about. These stones are fragments of lost history. Relics of my sin. Once upon a time, I almost drove the world to ruin. That's as much as I'll say right now. If you want to know more, bring me more stones.
VIP pass. A card received from Jadwiga's in exchange for uncanny stones expands the range of items available from her shop. Selection items grows the level of your VIP pass.
Oh, diligent worker, aren't you? Have some alms for your pain.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
Right. Where were we? I used to tamper with parallel worlds, and quite obsessively. My goal was to cherry-pick favorable outcomes for our timeline. Just a little space-time scrapbooking, so to speak. A
Oh, no.
costly mistake. My meddling broke causality. Paradoxes began corroding the world.
Damn, it's
I'm
416.
bored.
I'm cooked.
Keep bringing me stones, and I'll tell you more.
VIP pass bronze.
You've collected quite a few. Good work. Here's your payment. What's that
BGR,
look
baby.
for? Fine. I'll talk.
Keep going.
The damaged causality was wreaking havoc. When all seemed lost, in swooped Idris. He was a sworn friend of my father, a revenant with the power to manipulate time.
Keep going.
His downright broken ability let him undo everything I'd screwed up. Thanks to him, ruin was staved off. But the favor left us profoundly indebted to Voda House. We'll pick
You're
up
OD.
next time. But you see where this story's going, don't you?
Catch up.
You're hauling these in. As usual, here's your payment.
Does the cameraman zoom in or relax?
Each of these stones is a fragment of lost history, the byproduct of meddling with space-time. In a way, they're like the remains of worlds I snuffed out. Thanks to you, I can give them a proper send-off. As for the rest of my story, the levy of my brush with disaster was imposed not on me, but my inner circle. They were charged for failing to rein me in. You'll find no
Endgame?
better example of how sickening Revenant law can be. Since then, I stopped seeking out things I wanted. Or rather, I lost my sense of desire.
Daggy.
Listen to me ramble. I've said enough.
Jadwiga.
Rocks. Bring them to me. I'll pay for whatever you find.
You got a Yad.
Rocks. Bring them to
Rocks.
me.
Yeah.
This is so...
Goth mommy, man. Hey, should I just leave the camera here, man, while I go warm up my food, man? There you go, man. There you go, man. He said I'd prefer it on Luma. I gotta eat, man. Let me warm up my food downstairs. I'll be right back. So I'll let my boy Trige take over. All right. I'll be right back. He said, whatever, man. I won't take too long. I'm just warming up something in the micro. have to use the bathroom. Oh, you're done, man. Man forgot to log in. One got the bites the dust. Bites the dust. Anyway, head up to the party ASAP. Does she ever walk with you? Capcom time. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna lie, man. I have been having so much fun. I've been having so much fun just playing. Ooh, I've been having so much fun just playing Code Vein and vibing. Mm. Mm. Dang. I'm dead. Hmm. Mm. All right, let's go. I needed that. I didn't realize I was in the present time. All right, let's make progress. Or I just had like leftover, leftover Big Mac that I got for free when I got my arch sandwich. Nothing crazy. It was enough to only put something in my belly.
Care to go toe to toe? Be concerned.
Them almost got one
This
shot.
is just the start.
Thank you for reminding me. You saved me, brother. Ugh. But I'm done. Done appealing to the music bandits and focusing on game. Like there haven't been any that was not nice. A B A D. Okay, yeah. All right. Move forward. Well. 19, 20, 11, release. All right, release. See what happens, man.
That enemy is certainly not one to be trifled with.
You said you already know what I'm about to ask, or did you get me any? Oh no. Did you get me any, man? I know.
Can't go toe to toe.
I think I've used too much blood.
I didn't even mean to do that. No, I did. Can I have some? It's in my belly. What do we do about that? No. Mowdy? Dag! He said, hey, Cobb, I got you. Got a knife. Let's just do a little stabby wabby, eh? Get him where Hoyts. He doesn't. I don't think he fully digested it yet. You know. Slicey wicey.
Here's another one. It's as if they're blocking our path.
Well, so...
Oops, sorry. I'll just do what your character been doing all the time, man. Go back in time before we started munching. That's OD. Wow. Who the fuck is this? Said every time this guy. Cut it in half and give me... No. Object. Cut it in half and give me half. This is like Solomon. You remember Solomon? It's crazy. Who's the baby for? Just cut the baby in half. What the? That was a OD dilemma. Let's open this. It's a problem solved, huh? Top to the tops. There we go.
This appears familiar.
Nice. And we leave. Gotta save my money to buy a bunch of cool stuff. Get back, man. Here we go, boys.
This shockwave. It can't be! The seal gave out? Idris, even you couldn't hold it? I've no choice. In theory, it should work. And if all goes to plan, I'll be able to subdue the resurgence outright. This is my chance to prove it. A binding formula I can't break? Who? Devil!
Straight to jail.
Of course. I should have guessed. Tell me, why does change frighten you so? So be it. Oppose me if you dare. I am Xenon Griffgoat,
Oh.
Harbinger of the future!
Damn. You hear that, chat? The Griff Goat. Like LeBron, man. Yes, sir, Steve.
This resting spot appears safe enough.
Woody.
No choice now but to fight back.
Yeah, we're moving. But I can't. Problem solved. History's first Buddha. Oh no. Ow. Okay.
Center yourself.
Purple up with that one. It is what it is. It is what it is. Right. Sneakers are funky, man. One move to use on. There it is, man. Don't get to push me in a corner. That was a tough fight, to be honest, chat. GG's, brother. Man, that was stressful. Damn, that looks good. The water hitting the freaking ground?
This looks to be an authorization card. In fact, it looks to be one specially issued by Xenon himself. He granted them only to those he deemed worthy. The exceptionally gifted. His closest confidants upon this island.
It is what it is.
I'm certain it will prove valuable in due time, and not necessarily our present one alone. We must keep moving.
He said, over level that. Oh, we going back in time. Back in time. Movie. Sit down, boys. Lock in.
Incredible. It's so calm.
Really?
I've never seen Pathos so stable.
I agree.
Few were equal to the task of understanding Xenon, and even fewer still of matching him. He was a man of unique conviction and of great resolve. Most of all, he truly believed in the potential of his kith and kin.
Yeah. And now?
In that lone regard, even I must admit, respect for him.
Hmm.
You must now journey to the Insula Carcere of the past. But be wary of him. Zenon is an incredible man, and was known to be very persuasive. He may try to convince you to see things his way. Only remember this. Zenon belongs to a bygone era. Our duty is to the present one. No matter how compelling his arguments or how clever his rhetoric, I implore you to stay true to your mission.
Yeah, this guy's looking up.
It is with pleasure that I shall await your return here. Good luck, and be careful.
I will rise to the occasion.
Just in time. My man said he's ready for dialogue. You know what he's really here for. Dude, it's time for huggies.
Here we are.
Puddles.
Insula Carcere in the past.
Puddles die.
Zenon's cell should be located just over there. Let's go.
You know what's funny? When I saw the word dialogue, man, I was like, I'm gonna leave my boy alone, man.
Zenon sent for you? And keep your distance from me.
And that's a dialogue. What do you... I was like, I'm gonna let him rock, man.
A revenant hunter, are you? State your business.
No, you good though, but I'm just teasing you, man. He's like, I can't even breathe here, man. You know,
Goodness, look at the time. I'm off duty now. As far as I'm concerned, there was no one here.
I'm just teasing you, brother. I mean, ma's not even a word either, man. It's man. Hey, what up, man? Instead I say ma. You good, man. Grammar's so 2010 anyway. He said, I'm not an Englisher, man. Fucking English class. Dag. I ain't gonna lie though, I always love seeing the sad chants, begging emotes. Those joints are the greatest. Or Zenon is it time?
Welcome to my Zen chamber.
Fudge,
I would
got
hardly call
scared.
it spacious, but it is blissfully free of noise. Perfect for letting one's thoughts percolate.
Percolate. It's time for the percolator.
Perk up those cochlears. That's the rhythm of hope! Come, brethren, stand up and follow.
Disney.
Together for a better tomorrow. In a world covered by darkness, joy slipping away. Feast on a vein and let ichor rain. Paint a new dawn on the day. Pledge your life and let your soul fly. Raise your voice and unleash a war cry. Don't let your heart be tarnished until it's lifeless as a grave. Pick it up, make it shine as a gilded blade. Let's walk through the fire.
Damn.
Yes, and transcend our limited lives. Yes. The fear and pain we face endlessly. In the flames we share it all. Let's reach glory together. Looks like you're still not convinced. Do not fear. Join me and the world will forever change. Yes, a golden morrow is just beyond the horizon. Dance, brethren! Stand up and follow together for a better tomorrow. In a world covered by darkness, joy slipping away. Feast on a vein and let Ico reign. Paint a new dawn on the day. Pledge your life and let your soul fly. Raise your voice and unleash a war cry. And when the golden sun rises, we'll know that our day has come. Tomorrow is written today.
Yay! Chat, we just went to Disney World. Holy. Brother, that was lit. All these Jadwiggas, but only one Zenon. Wow.
Behold!
Beautiful.
Isn't she beautiful?
Bruh, Disney princess treatment on your birthday.
Modeled after my late wife.
Wait, I'm still trying?
She is the latest addition to my Dragom line.
Well, I'm so mad.
Tribute to her beauty. Surely it inspires you to
My mouth was wide
eloquent
open. I
about
was
her
so
majesty,
hyped.
Yes?
I was dancing.
Please join
Thanks,
me
Ma.
in my exultation.
He's very pretty.
You speak without pretense, the sign of an independent thinker. People often say you're unique, don't they?
Yeah.
Now then, I don't believe we've
Is
met
she manufactured?
before.
We'll see,
and
man.
I do love a mystery. Here, show me your Xenon pass. Ooh, well. Yes, this is a genuine article personally issued by me. Possessing it is proof of our friendship.
I like how she's like, huh? Okay, nigga.
Furthermore, it signifies your strength. And I can always use strength. I shall see to it that you're granted free access to most of these grounds. How, you ask? It's quite simple, really. A bit of charm and a soupçon of tact. All the guards have become good chums of mine. In light of our friendship, broad though my definition may be, they're only too happy to grant me certain, much appreciated favors. One can never have too many friends, can one? Now, shall we discuss the mutual perks of our new covenant? I guarantee you'll relish the benefits.
Holy.
No, this must be. Quickly, get down!
Jesus. Douche. He's gonered. He's backy. Whoa.
Oh,
Lou?
good. You've come too.
Holy. What up, Master Dragon? Good morning, man.
It all happened so suddenly.
It's Lou.
But if I'm not mistaken, the shockwave we felt was the rupture of progenitor Idris's seal. The resurgence will soon be unleashed upon this world.
Damn.
The wrath of the upheaval. It is almost upon us.
Alright, man.
Simply perfection. An exquisite blend, if I do say so myself.
What's he doing here?
Oh, don't mind me. Please feel free to continue your conversation.
How did...
A shared mental construct, yes? This is most fascinating.
I don't want to wake up to that. He is definitely Deadpool.
How did you get in here? It shouldn't be possible.
Lou's like, what you doing here?
What's that you said?
Girls only, man.
Shouldn't be possible? I'm afraid the endless abyss of possibility eludes you, my dear.
Damn. Is that on the goat?
Well. Are you perchance?
You know who I am?
Ah, pardon the interruption. Really, you mustn't mind me.
Bag, man.
Now, I'm most keen to get more closely acquainted with you both. We were discussing the details of our partnership, if you recall.
Look at Lou, man.
Well, I happen to own several labs on the frontier. They're experiencing complications on account of the shockwave. It's really quite inconvenient. Couldn't have come at a worse time and all that. Agree to get them functioning again, and I shall gladly lend my hand in securing that which you both seek. What say you?
All right. Agreed. We will help you.
A wise decision! We can discuss the details outside. For now, I bid you adieu.
He's like, what the hell? Speak with Xenon? Well, 4:55. Let's talk to...
I must admit, it's shocking coming face to face with a hero in here, let alone Xenon.
Free, Lou, free.
It remains to be seen how much we can trust him. But we're lucky he agreed to work with us so quickly. At any rate, let's see what he wants us to do.
True. Alrighty, chatty. With that said, it's pretty much close to time to go to sleep. We have a Capcom showcase to watch together. So I'm gonna call it here. Because if I keep playing, I'm gonna be hooked on this forever. So thank you guys, man. Y'all are the goats. Today was mad fun. Today was mad fun, man. Y'all are OD. All right, let's see. Had a lot of fun. Where do we go today, man? Where do we go today? Yeah. I will send you. Okay, I guess we'll send you to my boy. You know where we're going, chat. We're going to Malik's house, man. We're going to Malik's house. All right, I'm gonna see y'all later. Thank you, Master Dragon. Mega, what about the other game announcement? Yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff to watch. All right, I'm gonna see you guys later. Be good, chat. Be good people to one another. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for all the love. Like, we got OD donos and subs today. So thank you for that, man. Deadass. I'll see you guys at 2 p.m. for the Capcom showcase.